Welcome back to Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa! Back on the couch after a productive live show at the El Rey Theater in Hollywood. Good to see all you fine gentlemen on this lovely Wednesday. We back, chat, so you don't have to complain anymore. We back here. It's live.
The audio's better.
Oh, no. You know.
I think it's our audio crew out there. That wasn't them.
I think it's their ears. We blame y'all ears. The audio was good. But this is Gil's Arena, presented by Underdog Fantasy. As always, we got the legend Gilbert Arenas here with us.
What's happening?
We got Brandon Jennings back on the couch.
I needed those couple days off.
We got the.
I was turned.
You was getting, you was getting it in. And on this side, we got two-time NBA champ Norris Cole back here with us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The Dream Killer, dressed in all red. You can do that in the arena.
Red rum. Motherfuckers after me now.
They after you.
Red rum.
Work-related issues. Rashad McCants is back here with us. Here's what's popping in the arena today. The Lakers are the first team to win an in-season tournament chip and play-in chip in the same season, but do they want smoke with the Nuggets? The Kings smacked the Warriors to end their season, but did the Kings end the Warriors dynasty as well? And Team USA finalized its 12-man roster for the Paris Olympics, but who was the biggest snub? But before we get into all that, as always, this show is brought to you by Underdog Fantasy. Download the app, use promo code GIL. They will match your first deposit up to $100. You heard that right. If you download the Underdog Fantasy app right now, use promo code GIL, you get a $100 first-time deposit match. Still giving away a free pick'em to get you right for the rest of the play-in, into the playoffs, help get your bag good. As always, we do mostly fans. At the end of every show, if you drop a good question in the chat with your Underdog Fantasy username, and we use that question on the show, you get a $50 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account if you send us a video. mostlyfansgil@gmail.com. And you keep it under 30 seconds, and we use that video, you get a $100 bonus to your Underdog Fantasy account. If you can't watch the show live with us here on YouTube, we got audio versions available on Apple, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast from. So we talked about it at the live show. Drake, Kendrick, now Rick Ross. So while we wait to see if the Kendrick response that leaked is real or AI, I think it's AI. No Iverson. Drake and Rick Ross have been going at each other to see who really has the most bread, clowning each other's houses, planes, and appearances in the process.
Nigga, your nose fake, your stomach fake, you don't write raps. Your biggest homies in foreclosure. Come on, man. Go buy all them niggas that's living with each other a big mansion and put the BBL Drizzy logo on the gates. Man, feed them niggas, man. Come on, man. Do that shit, man. And y'all need to pray for Drake and tell him, park that old ass plane. It's a 1978. The cargo jet people gave it to him free for promo. And I ain't hating, but be safe, my nigga. If something was to happen to you and I couldn't tell you this, be safe. And anybody getting on it, be safe, man. Wear your seatbelts and make sure the oxygen thing's in there, because that shit was just for luggage. It wasn't for human beings.
It wasn't for human beings. Drake, obviously fired some shots back. He posted a multi-paragraph DM he sent to Rick Ross on Instagram. Said, imagine you having $88 million to spend on a crib. Your shits be steals like you got them from a police auction. Your Star Island house on a sliver of cheesecake. Your lot 40,000 square feet, my crib 40,000 square feet, Leonard. And you put a wrap on your timeshare jet that coming off when it's the other people's turn to fly. He also went on to say, your Brett Barish, who does the Bel Air liquor that Rick always promotes, worker. How many cases you got to move before you got to check finally, checking the Canadian spelling for those who were unaware. Shit probably took a lifetime to see some real bread. You're Brett's son now, you're not Rose anymore. So, as if that wasn't enough, Drake followed that up by posting an aerial view of Ross's Miami mansion, saying the following. Said, Rick, you're sandwiched in, which is on brand, because the vacant land not yours. This shit the Miami starter pack, you living in a content creator crib. So Drake also went at Metro Boomin some more, hiring a drum line to perform in front of Magic City in Atlanta, and tagging Metro in the video in an ultimate display of pettiness. But is this Drake-Rick Ross situation beef? Is it getting corny? How do y'all feel about it?
Just make music. Like, just make music. All y'all got money, so it don't matter.
Who got the most?
All that shit nice. It's all nice. At the end of the day. It's all nice. You
I
ask,
want to know what content creator can afford that.
right.
I mean, Mr. Beast, I mean, hey, okay. I want to be on that level.
Right.
If that is the Miami starter pack, consider me a Miami starter pack. Like,
I mean, it's better than 90s beef, let's just say that. I don't think nobody going to get to the point where they
Get violent.
they get violent. At least they having fun, right? So we can all, like, for the most part, we're all laughing,
Yeah.
right? You know, versus that other shit where, like, West Coast rappers didn't want to go east, East Coast rappers didn't want to come west. It was actually real violent, you know, situations. Here it seems it's fun loving. So I'd rather deal with this one.
I don't think it's fun.
Yeah, I don't either. I like two rich dudes clowning each other. Like, while 90% of the world can't afford neither one of what they got, and they trying to clown it. Like, it's crazy to me. It's funny, but it's like, get over it. Get back to the music, man.
First things first. This shit is a distraction.
Yes.
We ain't talking about Diddy Bop no more.
he unleashed them all.
Y'all both was at them parties.
I got y'all on tape, brothers. Y'all
gotta
gotta
relax a little bit now. Now, we ain't forgot now.
Don't start a beef. Don't start a beef. Take the heat off.
You hear
me.
me now? But what's funny is it's gonna get worse. Because Ross don't fucking play around when it comes to trolling. Like, he gonna troll you till you give up, till you apologize. Like, him and 50 went 2-3 years.
They might
straight.
be two of the most trollingest cats in the world,
Bro.
them two.
So, and think about it. Him and Drake been friends for so long. They got so many records together. Rick know all the secrets.
Vice versa.
Does it feel like
Vice
it's
versa.
does it feel like it's a fake beef? Like this?
Yeah, I
like they're in cahoots with each
I think
other.
it's real. I think it's real because once you betray the situation and you were friends and it's like, nah, he said that. Nah, he dissed me on the track and he ain't called me and he ain't make up with it. He ain't be like, oh, I was just doing this for this. Ross the type of nigga is like, oh, okay,
Oh,
it's
no,
up.
Ross started it.
It's up. Nah, what's the name?
Nah, because he was.
Ross started because because of
He unfollowed him for the cease and desist for French Montana.
But he was playing. He was in the car listening to Like That, rocking out too.
Yeah, you fighting for French Montana. What that got to do with you? You know what I mean? So it's like,
Him and French, they all boys. That's the thing.
that's what I'm saying. This don't sound like real beef. It just seems. It kind of reminds me of the 50 Cent and him, right? It seems like that's what I said. I'd rather have it like this.
That shit could have went left, though.
Kendrick,
Could've been 50.
I mean,
That shit
you
could've
know,
went left.
it's more distraction for Kendrick. It's like it gives Kendrick more time, you know, because that was an AI. The producer came out and said he created it. But
I think we could all tell when it dropped too.
Wait, what was AI?
that diss.
Oh, that
The
Drake
Kendrick
diss?
response.
Yeah, that was
That new
AI.
Kendrick reply.
Kendrick dropped
I
the
couldn't tell if
response.
it was AI either, bro.
It was. I seen the dude that made it came out on TikTok.
But then Drake and his crew tried to say, nah, it was real.
Yeah.
But I mean, who knows? But that's the problem. Who knows?
AI is crazy.
Who, you know.
It's too much for me right now.
But at the end of the day, it's like, you know, as great as Kendrick is, or great as anybody is, if you really are trying to really beef, you need time. Right? You know, Drake sat there for about 2 weeks, right? A week and a half before he responded. How long has it been now? About a week? Mm-hmm. Kendrick working on this shit, right? You know what I mean? You come out like Ross. You know, Ross, song didn't really hit like that, so he needs his jokes. Kendrick don't joke, so he needs his rap.
Oh, the song was hard.
It was hard. It was okay.
I mean, it's Ross. I mean, I expect that from Ross.
But
Set the pace, set
missing the point though. It never was a Drake versus Kendrick thing. Kendrick was just on a featured track with Future, spit some bars, took a shot, right? Drake came back. I don't even really think Drake took shots at Kendrick like that more than he did at everybody else who wanted to be involved. He just wanted to boom, 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 boom. Whoever get hit, get hit. So for everyone expecting it to be a Kendrick Drake thing now, it's unfair because it wasn't no solidified personal shots. It was, I'm doing a feature. If I want to put something out that's aimed at you, I'm going to put something out aimed at you. I'm not just going to poke a couple little holes in your little vest and just be like, oh, I want you to give me a diss track back. I don't think it was that. I think Kendrick just saying, I'm back, I'm on this track. Y'all niggas know what's up.
Nah, he threw shots.
No, he knew what was up.
He threw shots, but it wasn't.
Goofies with a check.
It wasn't like a. It wasn't like a diss
Nike
track.
check.
It
Nike
wasn't
check.
like a diss track. You know, like a diss track is this is
No,
my
that's what I'm
track
saying.
at you. This
That's
is
what
a
I'm saying. You throw
feature.
shots. Drake threw shots back, and now
So
we
it
have to
hasn't
see what
been
Kendrick.
really a diss track yet.
I mean, the producer.
No one has a
No
diss
has a
track
diss track yet,
No.
right?
So how long does Kendrick have to respond to Drake before we all stop caring?
I think time's almost
No one's
up.
gonna stop caring, dog.
Until it happened, like we're gonna be like, oh, here it go, finally. Like he said, it's like 6
Wait, that
days.
Metro Boomin record ain't a diss track, y'all don't think?
It's a song, and he put a little verse on it.
Yeah, I don't think it's a.
Ain't no big three. Just big me.
Facts. They're just mentioning it.
Okay, let's get it, bro.
Yeah.
Well, we will continue to monitor the situation. But as several of you guys in the chat have pointed out, this is a basketball show. It's basketball, pop culture, life, a little bit of everything. It's an arena. But let's talk some hoops. Lakers and Pelicans met for the second time in 3 days, following the Lakers win on Sunday to secure the 8th seed in the West and drop the Pelicans to the 7th seed. This time it was for the Western Conference Play-In Championship and the rights to the 7th seed. That's what it is. It's the Play-In Championship. Raise the banner. And the rights to the 7th seed in the playoffs. So Lakers starting five scored 93 of their 110 points. LeBron dropping 23, 9 rebounds, 9 dimes. 80 adding 20 points, 15 rebounds, and 3 blocks. D'Lo continued to do his thing. You see Brontavious getting it going. But we got to give Zion some love too, dropping that 40-piece season high. But also got to give Bron love too for
I know. Come on,
taking that charge on Zion, brother. That's a lot. That's a lot. So the Lakers were up late. Lakers were up big in third quarter. Pelicans came back in the fourth to tie the game up. Like I said, Zion was cooking. 40 points, 11 rebounds, 5 times. But Zion left the game with a little over 3 minutes remaining with what is believed to be a hamstring injury. We're going to find out more today.
Bullshit. Yeah, that didn't look right. That didn't look
The
right.
Lakers came through and did their thing. D'Angelo Russell, 21 points, including this huge three-pointer with 50 seconds remaining to get the Lakers a 4-point lead.
It didn't look right. It didn't look right.
What?
He didn't look hurt.
The script is in.
Nah, he
Zion
looked hurt.
The report came. Hey, word from up top.
Nah,
Somebody in the audience was like,
Nah, the script was when Ham got kicked out damn near 10 seconds into the game.
it ain't like they needed him.
Fact. he got kicked out like, oh shit, our chances is better.
The podcast has just begun.
Woo! Finally, you should do this every game, baby.
Him and Doc. Dude.
No. What happened was if you look at after he shot that shot, when he came down, you can see it on his face. And then he signaled like come get me. Like after he started walking back, he basically he's saying come get me. So something happened. He probably tweaked his knee. Hammy, who knows? But you can see it on his face after he scored.
Yeah.
I didn't see it as he was walking off.
Oh, you didn't see it?
I mean, like as he's walking off, you could see somebody like, I'm gonna grab it.
Yeah,
He grimaced after the bucket.
He didn't grab his hammy, but I
seen all that.
And then you can see like he signaled like come get me.
Yeah, but then even when he was on the bench and then he went to, he was mad. I'm like,
So Zion has been ruled out
Yeah.
for the Pelicans-Kings game on Friday.
Facts. Oh. Man, look, the anger he had, it let him know he probably tore something. Probably you know how you can feel some shit when some shit happens.
You know his contract.
Wait,
he didn't get the guarantee, all the
nasty
guarantee
game.
either.
Yeah.
So he thinking about all that.
Yeah.
but he played well though.
He did.
He ended the season on a good note.
Yeah, he did great.
So, like I said, Zion dropped 40, first career postseason game. It was a season high. Out for the game Friday. Kings facing the Pelicans for the right to the 8th seed. This season, though, Zion's averaged 23 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists. Played in 70 games, which is the most games he's played in a season in his career. So now that we know that his season likely may be over, what has Zion shown you this season?
He showed he can do the right things. I think everyone, me, I questioned, his health of his weight more than anything else. I don't think anyone's questioned the ability of what he can do. It's more, can he keep his weight down and his body right to last 65 games? And he did this year, right? At this point, it didn't really matter about how much he was going to score and all that stuff, right? We know when he's healthy what kind of rebounding he can do. So this is more, can he last 70 games? And he proved it. So hopefully the injury he has is not, is going to take up a bunch of his summertime. And hopefully this can be the first summer he goes into it healthy where he can improve on his skill.
So last summer, we were doing Gil's Arena at the Wynn in Las Vegas. Zion was kind enough to pull up. He said that he was trying to follow that Bron blueprint in terms of getting his career together on the court, getting healthy, band work, losing weight, and all that stuff. So just for all of us to hear him say it then and now see him be able to play 70 games. When he said Bron got the blueprint, I'm just trying to follow it.
Okay.
In terms of work ethic and how hard he needed to go. Norris, I see you.
Yeah. That's some more work to do before you get to that, brother.
He said he got the blueprint. He didn't say I'm following it to the team. He said he has the blueprint. I'm reviewing it.
The blueprint is a phone call away.
It
bring that shit over here, man. Go ahead and bring that shit on over here.
What, bands to work out?
Yeah, I guess
gym equipment.
You can call them bands. You can call them bands.
Gym equipment.
Bands to make her dance. You can call it whatever you want to call it. It's going to get you going. That's what it's going to do.
But, previously, Zion had dealt with weight issues and things like that. It was reported that he lost 25 pounds this season, looked a lot slimmer, moving a lot better out there. Obviously devastating to see him suffer a hamstring injury at such a crucial point in the season.
But he started the season out overweight.
Yeah.
So that meant during the season he had to work extra hard just to lose the weight and play ball. That's like a double whammy. Like, so when you trying to lose weight and trying to play and get yourself going, that's tough. And I think, hopefully this injury is not that serious, but sometime that might be a result of that. He probably been working extra on the treadmill, extra trying to lose weight, and then exert himself extra on the court to make sure they get in this playoff. And so that, that could take a toll on your body.
And previously questions about his commitment. Does he actually want to play? His desire. I think he showed that this season that he's serious about this, and there was some financial implications involved too.
Absolutely, he lost a lot of that.
Lost some bread just in terms of some of the criteria of his contract.
Or you look at a lot of the injuries that he's had has been due to weight, right?
Yeah, foot, knee.
So then you look at this, right? For him to come back from the weight, to prove us all wrong that he can get in shape, and then for the end of the season on another injury.
Frustrating.
That's the disappointing part. That we got our last look at you for this season is on an injury.
Yeah.
When you could have beat the Lakers, it was a close game.
Yeah.
It was a close game. How much they lose by 4 points? And he got out of the game at what?
40 and 11.
He was the best.
3 minutes left. 3 minutes left, and they couldn't stop him at that point.
Best game of his career.
Yeah,
Right.
He was getting his stride.
If he don't go out, the Lakers ain't even.
They
They're
gone.
not even in.
They gone. Well, they have a chance. They still got a chance to play Kings.
Man. They still losing, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But
it's not like they were up 10 when he left. They were losing when he left. Right? Don't matter.
Gil, the score was tied 95-95.
He tied it 95-95.
Came out.
He did. Boom.
Okay.
Game was tied.
Right?
Okay.
Tied. And then we came down, scored. They came down, scored. We came down, scored. They came down, scored. And then from there, they just couldn't keep scoring.
Right. Okay. But if Zion was on the floor,
They would have scored. We scored. They scored. I mean,
No.
it's not like he was stopping us either.
Right?
Come on, man. Stop him.
You're right. He wasn't stopping
It's
us.
like you act like he was stopping us. You know what I mean?
It's just a different mentality with somebody else.
Yeah, like he was Wimby out there, motherfucker blocking everything.
But you know what it did, though? It set us up for a picture-perfect ending for the Lakers season. Out in the first round. Do the sweep. Got to play the Nuggets. And ain't no way the Nuggets lose to the Lakers in the first round.
excuse me, yes, sir. We have our Lakers fan on the couch.
This is our Lakers fan.
We did draw hats.
Yeah. I still get to be a Laker fan today until the play-in and then playoffs start, and then from there, unfortunately, I'm a Bucks fan and a Clippers fan.
So before we proceed, we asked the chat, can the Pelicans win without Zion?
I believe in y'all.
We asked the chat, can the Pelicans win without Zion? 83% said no. But let's talk about Brandon Jennings' favorite team, the Los Angeles Lakers.
Not right now. He still got until the morning.
The cap was drawn and the game was played.
It's playoff. That's what we still got. Yeah, this ain't postseason yet.
They're in the playoffs now.
Yeah.
They have wrapped up the 7th. They have wrapped up the 7th.
Yeah. How's your team? Yeah.
How's your team doing, B? How you confident
Lakers?
are you?
Yeah, we got a tough one. Denver.
Thought you was gonna say trade everybody.
You know, just we're getting ready for extra 5 games, maybe 4. And, get ready to.
Oh, so you think
go
Lakers gonna
fishing.
sweep?
You think your team gonna get out in the first round?
No. We losing. We just here for an extra 5 games.
Man, that's not Lakers fandom.
That's not what a Lakers fan would say. He don't sound like he taking this shit hard.
Sounds like he's being realistic.
Sounds like
That doesn't sound like that doesn't sound like a Lakers fan.
That's not a Laker fan.
That's not a Lakers fan.
I'm just saying we the in-season champions, and now we had to fight our way into the playoffs.
We didn't fight our way in the play. Y'all made the playoffs. Y'all was the 8th seed.
We were in the
through
playoffs
old
anyway.
rules, y'all would have been in the playoffs still. And if it wasn't for the play-in game, y'all would have been the 8th seed playing against OKC, to be honest. So the play-in game actually screwed the Lakers this time. If anybody want to be technical.
It just sound like the Lakers always begging for some shit. They're begging for the 8th seed.
No, that ain't
begging
bad.
for some other pieces.
They got the 8th seed.
Over here.
They got the 8th
seed. Begging for calls.
So a lot of that going on.
As I previously mentioned,
Lakers is 6, man.
Lakers the first
There
team.
we go. I believe in y'all, man.
Lakers is 6, man.
Good answer, man. Lakers the first team to win the in-season
I
tournament.
mean, y'all gonna lose to us Clippers.
Good.
Damn,
That was not my-
it hurt.
It hurt. Woo, Lord Jesus, that
Couldn't even
hurt.
keep a straight face.
Yeah, that shit hurt.
So for everybody who watched our live show in Hollywood, we drew hats. Everybody had to pick a Western Conference team and Eastern Conference team. So Gil is now a Clipper, but not the Clipper. Yeah, no, the players
Don't worry
technically started.
about
So.
it. Luka and Kai got something for y'all.
Nah, we got Russ. We got Russ.
Don't make me
We got the
recall
best.
it.
We have the best coach in the playoffs.
Don't make me recall
I got the
it.
2 best coaches in the playoffs.
Little Dr. Ty Lue.
Don't make me recall it. To bring your little niggas over here. Come on over here. Don't make me talk about it again now.
He don't
So
want to get away with it.
As I previously mentioned, the Lakers are the first team to win an in-season tournament championship and a Western Conference play-in championship in the same season. After the win to lock up the 7th seed, the in-season tournament champions and Western Conference play-in champion Lakers head coach Darvin Ham had this to say about their upcoming rematch with the defending champs.
Back to 0-0. We with all the smoke and we ain't ducking no fades. Okay. We're gonna enjoy this one tonight, take tomorrow off, and then we'll go from there.
Okay.
Who the fuck is videotaping from under him?
That guy shot, Gil, that guy shot.
I mean, just from the reports of from was it Lil Rod, when he was saying he was videotaping, Diddy in the shower and shit like this.
Whoa, what are we?
This looked like the view. This looked like the view that it was coming from.
What are we talking?
It had nothing to do with anything going on in the show.
What are we talking about, man?
Just think about what I'm saying. Oh, relax.
I can't think about what
can't think what you talking
I want to
about.
think about what you're saying.
This is a coach making a speech. Why is it coming from underneath? That means this person is on their knees.
It's a God shot, Gil.
Now you get it. This person is on their knees, filming up, right? And I'm like, whoa, this look like something I read. This look like something I read. And a little.
Stop. Get away.
That's all I'm
Get
saying.
away for the music, the cue.
Man,
all right, hey.
All right, okay. That looked normal. That view is normal for a coach giving his speech. All right? They just hiring little people. I get it. Okay. They just hiring little people to just film speeches these days.
He on his knees.
He's on his knees filming up. Like, oh, buddy, what you got going on down there?
I don't know what's going on, man.
You said he's at junk level. Okay.
This ain't Lexi.
It's a hero shot. It's a hero shot because Darvin Ham is a hero to many. Calling timeouts to stop Pelicans runs on Sunday. Hands out of the pockets. Moving around, as the young kids like to say. But let's talk about this Lakers-Nuggets matchup. Lakers have lost 8 straight games to the Nuggets, including losing in the minimum games necessary in the Western Conference Finals last year. So let's start with our resident Lakers fan, Mr. B. What do the Lakers need to do to avoid the same result as last year's Western Conference Finals?
AD gonna have to play incredible. Playing against Jokic, and you know what he does, but I think if he can find a way to match his energy throughout the series, I think they'll be all right.
What's incredible?
Play insane. Play like have a
40 and 15, 40 and 20, 30 and 20.
Yeah.
5 blocks.
Average that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, if you can average that now.
And then depending on how Jamal Murray come back, if he's not the same, they might got a chance right there.
You don't think you got to put some pressure on Lemon Daddy and all?
Papa de Lamont, Austin
He ain't
Reeves.
stepped up at all, man.
Yeah,
Austin Reeves?
D-Lo gonna have to play. They gonna have to play.
They have
so,
to play.
Yeah.
Because them two other niggas ain't
AD
enough.
though, and AD 30 and 10, 30 and 15.
That's too much, man.
What you mean?
Too much pressure.
it's gonna have to be something like that because the Joker can go.
You said they lost what? You said how many in a row?
8 basketball games.
They lost 8 in a row. It says 6.
Who told you that, Gil?
I don't know. Internet.
Okay.
They lost all 4 this year?
They played 3 times this year.
So that's 7.
And
Plus the 4.
They lost in the previous season, that last game as well. So those numbers combined
UCLA education, baby.
would give you 8.
Plus,
I like that though, Austin Reeves. Yeah, he gotta. Yeah.
All those numbers.
You got to give you
Sleeper.
20
So
plus.
stop listening to the internet, Gil.
No, I was just looking, just a quick little look.
Shit, Spencer.
Spencer definitely got to
Like Spencer can.
He can't give you 3 points no more.
a lot gotta go right.
Yeah.
But it can happen though.
They don't
Doubt it, but it can happen.
They don't even know how to rep the man. Look, man. AD played the same as he did last year. LeBron played the same as he did last year. If D'Lo plays how he's been playing this season, winning this series.
How?
Y'all still.
They got swept last year.
We got swept last
So
year.
it could be maybe
So
4-2.
we lost
Maybe it
one.
could be more competitive.
So we
but
lost
to
1,
say that,
2, 3 points, right? Last year. D'Lo averaging 3 and 4 points a game. So if D'Lo's averaging the 10, not even 10, the 15, 20 that he's been doing, it's a whole different series. He averaged 3 and 4 last year. He had to get benched last year.
But wouldn't it be a whole different season? Wouldn't you guys be like 3rd seed instead of 8th seed?
Why does that even matter?
So
He's playing better.
What I'm saying,
last season against the Nuggets,
He's
D'Lo
playing better
averaged
than he was.
6 points,
he averaged 6 points last year.
4 assists, 2 rebounds.
So if D'Lo averages exactly what he's averaging to compromise what Murray's bring, remember, Murray is winning. Jokic is doing what Jokic is doing, but AD's playing just as great. He was playing just as great that series. Bron is offsetting, but Murray himself was so far in front of D'Lo that someone had to make up those stats. If D'Lo can match his production, AD production, then you have Bron, Lemon Danny, and Rui can offset everybody else. This could be an actual matchup. This is D'Lo. D'Lo got to give us. He has to average anywhere from 15 to 20. If he can average 15
What
to
did
20,
he average this year?
we good.
What did D'Lo average this year?
Let me pull it up. He was killing them.
And they still are in what seed?
Exactly.
Don't worry about
Fighting
that.
to get in.
Don't worry about
Fighting to
seed.
get in.
Y'all worry-
They fight.
So D'Lo averaged 18, 6 assists, 3
Yes.
rebounds.
So he averaged
76
6 in that series. If he averages 18 in this
That's
series,
not a guarantee they win the series.
Yeah,
That just
yeah.
make it a
We lost
more,
by 1,
that
2,
make it
nigga
a more
averaged 4.
competitive series. It go from 4 games to 6 games,
No,
maybe 7.
no, we win those games because we can't win because he averaged
Don't forget
4.
the Joker
We had
turn
the
it
bench
up
to
even
do.
more. Don't forget Joker can turn it up more.
We ain't worrying, nobody worrying about that nigga.
Facts.
Look.
Hey, and I think Brown is gonna outplay Austin Reeves.
Cap. Nigga can't even shoot.
He ain't got to.
Can't shoot going right.
He dunking on motherfuckers.
What is he saying after he
I'm
backed
more.
up?
They second unit is tough. Denver's second unit is tough, bro.
They have a squad.
That second unit is
Very
really that's the
like-
difference. They second unit is tough.
Y'all playing.
Hey,
y'all gonna
Watson.
play like 7, 8
They
defense.
in blocking
Watson out there
everything.
Playing defense.
Bron
Yeah,
out
they're playing
there.
defense. But nobody
White boy out there balling.
Balling, bro.
7 deep. That's all y'all gonna do. 7 deep.
So if you're paying the defending champs, would you rather face them in the first round or the Western Conference Finals? Right now?
now?
Get it out the way?
Yeah, Murray's on minute restriction still a little bit. This is the best time. You let him get 6, 7 games in and go to the following series, and he's playing full 34, 40 minutes. As long as he's on 20, 25 minutes right now, they have a better chance.
He done changed up his stance already.
Saw that.
He been saying it. He been saying this whole time. We've been trying to get Denver in the first round.
We want to meet them in the Western Conference
We can
Finals.
lose this one and lose this one, so we don't get them.
And then-
now this the best scenario.
And then I didn't say it's the best scenario. Then I said if they did get Denver, it'd be great right now because one player, their second
It makes
best
sense
player
what you're saying.
is on
Do-
minute restriction.
It do make
I mean, it
sense.
sounds good.
Only
It sound real good. It sound real good.
First
Until
round
jump
exit.
ball number 15 walk out there.
First round exit.
What's your two teams?
OKC and the Bulls.
Okay.
I got the number one team and the worst team. You know what
I
I'm
feel
saying?
like I might have the best scenario.
OKC
and the Bulls.
And the Bulls.
Oh, I thought you said the Wolves. I'm sorry.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Listen up, Knicks fan back there.
Man.
You wearing your Bulls
Y'all in
colors
trouble.
today?
Yeah, I'm with my
respect you.
bullshit. I'm with my bullshit.
Hey, so wait. Bulls is not in the play. They play tonight, right?
They do play this
So
season.
if they lose, they out?
Rashad will need to locate a new team.
No, he can't locate.
He just
Ooh, he gone.
He got a right.
He out of there.
They play Atlanta, right?
Nah,
Yeah.
yeah, they play Atlanta.
Yeah.
He's out of there.
Me and you.
He out of there. Who you got?
I got Atlanta.
Ooh.
Yeah, we play them tonight.
Somebody going to Cancun.
You know the rules.
Someone
Fight to
going
the
to
death.
Somebody going to
tonight.
Cancun tonight.
Bulls versus Hawks?
He rooting for your team. He want me to lose.
He wants you out of here.
Gil, keep in mind you have Clippers and Bucks, so there's no guarantee that
Wait, he got Clippers and
We
Bucks?
might have the
you will
best
see May with that fandom.
He gonna be out of there.
That's crazy. Nah, he gonna be all right. He got
All
the Bucks
three
and
of his
Clippers. He
teams.
gonna be in it for
All
him.
three of his teams. All three of y'all out of here.
Nah, he ain't got nothing. Luka Magic. Dallas and Cleveland.
I like his picks. Too.
Oh, he
I
got-
like
oh,
Cleveland.
You got
hometown
first round
team,
exits.
man.
Oh, you done. You done. You got no possibility of parole.
So I want everybody on the couch to put their hands in their pockets, pretend to be
What you say you
Darvin
got
Ham.
Cleveland? Mm-hmm. Oh, y'all play in Orlando.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah, I like our team.
Okay, I got you. How you get your home?
You know things happen, you know.
Damn, boy.
Yeah.
Feel like it was rigged a little bit.
The script is in. The script is in.
All right, everybody put your hands in your pockets, pretend to be Darvin Ham. The best matchup you need to try and attack and expose for the Lakers to have a chance to win this series. Because you're not stopping Joker.
I don't. When we watched those games last year, like this year, the Lakers was the best team in the last 2-3 minutes, right? But not against them, right? That's the only team that had the Lakers number. Their production in the last 3 minutes was amazing. Now, the scouting report that you have in the first 45 minutes has to change in the last 3 minutes because their playbook in the last 3 minutes is only two people, right? Mm-hmm. Jokic is going to make plays for himself and others, or Murray is going to make plays for himself and others. Those two. Everybody else who touches that ball is either going to shoot it or pass it back. Los Angeles Lakers. You can't have rogue basketball in the last 3 minutes because they're playing at a 95% efficient clip. That means Rui can't just be taking shots trying to create his own offense. You can't have Lemon Daddy out there trying to play rogue basketball, right? We have a three-headed monster, and then the offense needs to run between them. And then if they pass it and you're wide open, take your shot. But if you don't have a shot, don't try to create shit because the other team ain't. They're playing efficient basketball last 3 minutes. If Lakers can play efficient basketball in those last 3 minutes, they have a good shot. If they're gonna try to do Lemon Daddy get it, he come down, we down 5, and then he wanna do some bullshit, y'all gonna get the fuck on out of here.
I think the Nuggets' best chances of beating the Lakers the way they did last year is without Jamal Murray, right? So the pick and roll scenario with both of them allows AD and whoever's guarding them to switch off and on and all that kind of shit. But when you playing Joker at the pinch post with AD away from the basket, all those back cuts are going to be uncontested, right? So you can playing with Michael Porter, KCP, Brown Boy, and Aaron Gordon moving around, right? So it's not so much angled off that pick and roll with them playing on the weak side. It's a lot of stagnant standing around on that side when they're doing their pick and roll. When you're playing off Joker, it's a lot of back cutting. They go back to playing like Sacramento. The way that I think the Lakers beat them is you gotta get Joker in foul trouble. When Joker not on the floor, you got a chance to win. That's 80% of their scoring gone.
Yeah, Denver do a good job of making sure he don't get in foul trouble though. They rotations, the way they help Joker, if he do get beat, the help side, is there, so he knows not to foul.
Yeah, he just don't foul.
That's a big hope. I don't know if they can. I mean, obviously they have a chance, but if they both play their best basketball, Denver is going to be the better team because they got the better player. I mean, Joker, there's no answer for him. Like, there's no answer for Joker. Passing or scoring, and he can make free throws in the clutch. And it's the same thing with Jamal Murray. He's clutch. He can go to the free throw line, step up, make the shots, and he can also play, make, and score. You know, and I think that's the difference. And you know, they like Joker is durable. He's not gonna wear down.
No.
Like he's not gonna wear down. Whether you play 4 games or 7 games, Joker gonna give you the business. And so, and their second unit is gonna either keep the lead that they already have, or if they down, they gonna cut into that lead so that when Joker or Jamal come back in the game, the momentum is still gonna be rolling. So the Lakers gotta play almost perfect basketball to beat them.
Yep.
So let's talk about that Joker-Jamal Murray duo a little bit. Nuggets tied a franchise record 57 wins this season. Tied the Thunder for best record in the West, but fell to the 2 seed because OKC won the season series 3-1. So Jamal Murray is coming off best season of his career, tied his career high in points per game, set career in field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, rebounds, and assists. So during a recent interview with Hoops Hype, Murray let it be known where he thinks him and Joker stack up against the top duos in the league, saying the following: I think we're the best duo. I think they're in a bigger market and people have more interest in LeBron and AD in LA, or what Dame and Giannis could be, or what Luka and Kyrie could do. If we're talking about the best duos and getting the job done and how they play for each other and with each other, I think me and Jokic are undoubtedly number 1. So let's play a little game of facts or cap. Joker and Jamal Murray are the best duo in the league. Facts or cap? Norris, we'll start with you.
Best duo in the league? Well, I'm gonna say Cap.
And why do you?
Because they are a great duo, but Joker is the one, really, you know. But like AD and LeBron, like individually, are great together. Giannis and Dame, you see how they look at their first teams, all NBAs and accomplishment. Like they're better as players. There's a significant difference from Jamal Murray and Joker when you're talking about the level of play. Like Joker is a top 2 player in the NBA every year. We can't say that about Jamal Murray. You can say Dame and Giannis are top 10 players every year in the league. LeBron and AD are top 10 players every year in the league, you know. So that's why I would say it's Cap. Now, them playing together, obviously, is great. But when I talk about, like, the best duos, like, if we was going to play, like, 2-on-2, I wouldn't pick them over, like, KD and, like, Booker. Like, those two is, like...
So we're playing NBA Jam. You go with KD.
But as a team, 5-on-5, they mesh really well together.
And what in terms of just him saying getting the job done, though? Obviously, team won a championship last year.
Oh, no, they get it done. Ain't no cap on that. They get
tied
it done.
for best record in the West. So all these other duos that were listed haven't
Now, they get it done.
experienced that. Yeah.
But I'm just saying, Joker is like a top 1 or 2 player in the league. Jamal Murray, you know, he's good, but he's not what we would call a top 10, 15 player in the league.
For sure.
So that's what I mean by that.
Rashad, Joker and Jamal Murray, best duo in the league, facts or cap? I see you tipping. You're a big cat. Is that okay? That's.
I gotta say, I really like Embiid and Maxey, right? But I can't ignore Tatum and Brown. But if you were to match them up, you know, you got Joker being the bigger guy would do more. It's just like, who you gonna match up with him? And then I say Embiid and Maxey. I like that matchup more as a duo between the two. And I like Embiid and his momentum right now. So I will go with Embiid and Maxey.
Okay. So you think Embiid and Maxey are the top duo in the league currently?
Absolutely, especially before he went down.
For sure.
They was giving you crazy buckets.
So let's move to this side of the couch. Mr. B, Joker and Jamal Murray are the best duo in the league. Facts or cap?
Facts. First thing he said, what do you say? Get the job done.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do when you're supposed to be a top duo. And I think, you know, they work well together. It reminds me of like Tim Duncan and Tony Parker. You know, Tony Parker was kind of like underrated a little bit, but him and Tim Duncan together was just, you know, unstoppable duo. So I'm gonna say facts right now because they have a chance to, with the way they are together, they have a chance to be able to do something like that. Maybe get 2 or 3 in a row. So, yeah, I'm saying facts right now until they lose.
Mr. Arenas, Agent Zero.
From how he worded it, if we're talking about best duo in getting the job done and how they play for each other and with each other, then facts. Right? Individually, no, they're not the best duo individually because Murray's not an all-star, right? You know, you're talking about, some of these guys are they're going to be first ballot Hall of Famers, right? But they know how to play together. They know how to sacrifice together, right? So when you're talking about if we did have to play 2-on-2,
It's gonna be tough.
you have to go with the team that's actually going to sacrifice and play well with each other. Right now, Dame and Giannis are Hall of Famers, but we know they can't play with each other. They don't know how to play with each other. So how he phrased it and worded it, yes, it's a fact that these two, in getting the job done, playing for each other and playing with each other, and what with each other is an accurate statement. Right? It's once it becomes team, it becomes team.
Yeah.
Right? And twos, threes, fours, that becomes teams. We're not saying who's the best two individuals teamed up together. It's,
So we got a split on the couch. This side says cap, this side says facts in these situations. I get to be the tiebreaker. Say based on the way he worded it there and getting the job done. Won a championship last year, #1 in the West, a far superior conference. I know the Celtics had the best record in the league, but I would say it's facts. So when it comes to...
Of course he's going to say that. You're right. God damn.
And getting the job
The way he worded it
Talk
was
about the Lakers.
the way he worded it was perfect.
Yeah,
though.
of course.
I mean,
That's
just
what
get
I'm
the job done. You can't.
And getting the job done. Did they get the job done last
I'm with
season?
you.
They're
That's why I
defending
said-
Did they get the job done this season? Do we
I said my statement very clear. They play well together.
Play well. Who
But
on
there are
this couch?
2-on-2 individuals that are, higher level players. I worded it the same way he was speaking in his wording.
Yeah, they're
I was
speaking
very
it's
specific in my
very
wording.
specific with the word. But can we agree on this couch that the Western Conference is superior to the Eastern Conference this season?
Superior?
Stronger teams in the West than in the East.
I mean, who has the overall best record in NBA?
The Celtics have the best record, but top to bottom.
How would a head-to-head matchup? How did the Knicks and the Celtics how they do against the Western Conference teams?
That's the question. I mean, because you can cap it all you want to. I mean, you can make it seem like because the talent is different, but how the teams played against each other on East Coast.
Okay.
I mean, who has the most superior roster would be Boston by far.
Easy.
When it comes to up and down talent. But, who plays better together? Denver.
Absolutely.
So when it comes to Jokic and Jamal Murray being the best duo in the league,
Facts.
but we asked the chat if they are the NBA's best duo. 39% said facts, 61% said cap. So it is what it is.
I just say what it is.
Yeah.
Just say it what it is.
That the chat agreed with this
Yeah,
side.
Thank you. Appreciate that. Just say that, please.
You get the
Just
chat
be,
W.
be clear. Yeah.
You get the chat W.
Yeah.
Out loud. Thank you.
But that question was worded, are they NBA's best duo?
Appreciate
But getting the
Chance
job
to
done
change
is the
right.
caveat.
That's all you got to say.
Okay. You guys are correct.
Appreciate
Take
that.
your victory lap.
We do. We do.
You'd like to give
We champions.
a thank you speech to the chat?
We sweat this shit. This is championship sweat still on us. You know what I'm saying? And water all over.
So now let's talk about the other playing game in the Western Conference last night. In a rematch of last year's first round battle, Steph and the Warriors pulled back up to Sacramento trying to save their season. So 10 seeds were previously 0-6 in the play-in, and now they're 0-7. So it was a team effort for the Kings. Starters combined for 104 of 118 their points. Keegan Murray dropped 32, including 8 threes. De'Aaron Fox finished with 24 points and 6 dimes. And Sabonis had 16 points, 12 boards, and 7 dimes as well in the win. Doing their thing. So Kings took a 4-point lead into the break.
So tough.
The Warriors were keeping it close, keeping it interesting. But then in the second half, the Kings outscored the Dubs by a dub to secure the win. It got kind of sad towards the end of that game, I'm not going to lie.
Hey, man, it's the new wave.
The game is the game. Nothing lasts forever.
Every generation that happens.
Hit the beam.
So the Kings' 24-point blowout is their largest win versus the Lakers since 2000, or versus the Warriors since 2006. Warriors fall to 0-3 all-time in the play-in, have missed the playoffs for the third time in the past 5 seasons. Should note that when they did make it, they won a championship and then they lost to the Lakers the second round. So after the game, Steph was asked about the future of the Warrior squad and specifically the big three of him, Dre, and Klay.
Can never see myself, not with those two guys. I understand this league changes and there's so many things that go into it, and we're not gonna play forever, but we've experienced so much together, and at the end of the day, again, I know they want to win, I know I want to win, and that's all I worry. That's all I'm worried about.
So later on in this clip, Steph also said, it's going to be a decision for the front office to make, and at the end of the day, he just wants to win. So leave some to speculate. If I just want to win.
He said it the right way. He was very particular. He didn't want to insult them his boys. But at the end of the day, he know change got to come.
I want to win, so whatever that
trumps
means.
all.
So whatever that means.
I can't see myself without them.
Right.
But I want to win.
And as internet legend Dragonfly Jones pointed out, it basically kind of had him saying, motherfuck the big three, it's just big me. It's just big me. So did we just witness the end of the Warriors dynasty, Mr. B?
Is it over? Yeah, I think it's over. I think Mike Dunleavy got a lot of work to do. I think he got to go in there and get ruthless this summer. It's not working. You tried to keep it together. You guys had a great run and everything, but I think it is time for change. A lot of those guys are getting older. Steph is what, 30?
Be year 16.
Year 16.
Coming up.
Who knows how many years he has left, so depends on how you want it to go out.
Yeah, he's 36 right now. He'll be 37 March next season, so
starting all over wouldn't be bad either.
Still running like that.
Oof. Did we just witness the end of the Warriors dynasty?
It's really on Klay at this point. Does he want to be there, or does he want to try to test the free agent market? Because his value really depleted this year. He turned down a 2-year $48, going in trying to get more money, and it showed in his play that he wasn't secure in his decision. And he never bounced out of it. And then you finish the season. You finished your season after a horrible year. The playoffs is where you can try to save face. You score a motherfucker 0, which was the first time in 159 games that he didn't score.
This is his rookie season.
Yep.
Right, in the playoffs. So it was a horrible way going out. He's going to be lowballed, right? And it's up to him which contract you're going to take, because no one's giving you big money that he will take. No one's going to go out there and say 2-year 50, 2-year 40 for you. That's not going to happen right now, right? You have to bend over right now.
You don't think so?
You don't think so?
I don't have to.
disagree.
Who has to? Who has to? No one has to.
Miami would.
Don't have to.
Plenty of teams gotta
Charlotte
give it to
would.
him.
I don't have to.
You know you don't have to, but
Right?
you would if you
Horrible
want to get that
year,
name.
0. I'm gonna question your knee. I got all questions, so I'm gonna lowball you. You gonna fight for your contract this
He
summer.
played the last couple months of the season? No.
Do you think all 30 teams is gonna lowball him?
Yes.
No.
Do you think somebody's gonna give him 2-year? Remember, 2-year 48 is what he turned down. Do you think there's a contract that's out there for 2-year 48 or higher?
Yes.
40. But you said 2 for 40.
2 for 48. He turned it down.
I'm just saying 2 for 40. That's out there.
By who?
Somebody who need him.
So it's a few teams in the East that take him.
What?
It's Klay.
Philly?
Yeah.
It's a
Philly would take him.
Orlando.
Ooh.
Miami would do something.
He's not a bad
New
guy
York?
either.
New York could
New
do
York
something.
could do something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's not a
what?
bad guy either.
Yeah.
Depending on what happened with Donovan Mitchell, Cleveland do something. There's a
with
lot
that,
over there that could do something.
That game, but you don't have to. That's why I said he's gonna either sign now or he's gonna test the market. And if he don't get the number that he's looking for, then he might have to go back to Golden State for a year.
For a 1-year deal?
That's the type of shit that happens, when you test the market on performances like this. This is the worst performance. If he did the Zion, finished the motherfucker with 40, yeah. But you finished with 0.
Yeah.
0.
That's tough.
Not a free throw, not a. How much you scored last night? How much you scored last night? Right? How much? We did that. We did that. Shit, the whole fucking chat scored 0 last night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Man.
it looks like you gave up.
Yeah.
It looks like you quit. I don't want to put this out there and put this on them. Jump ball, it looked like they gave up. The rotate, you've been starting Kuminga this whole time, and then you decide to bring him off the bench in the play-in game. For what? You went into the game not trying to win.
You switched up what you.
You switched up. Oh, we need scoring off the bench. No, the fuck you don't. TNT games, longer timeouts.
Yeah.
Longer timeouts, and then you just figure, like, shit, I mean, to be honest, you can call a time, there can be a timeout every minute and a half.
Yep.
At the 10:50 mark, you can call a timeout. Boom, 9-minute mark, TNT timeout.
You probably lost Kuminga for the game too when he heard
For
that.
sure.
He probably was like, oh,
For sure.
like that?
For sure you did. Yeah, for sure you did.
Which has been going on earlier in the season. He called out Steve Kerr for playing with his minutes. Minutes improved. He did very well in that spot to the point where we thought, you know, eventually would be a big two of him and Steph moving forward.
Which
What did I
should
say
be.
though? What did I say earlier about Kuminga? Get your motherfucking ass out of there.
Nah.
It's a burning building, bro. Listen, man.
he'll be
they
good now.
And we all just seen it crumble right in front of our eyes. Like he said, from the tip, y'all wouldn't even look like y'all was trying to win. Cause y'all done fucked up the road. Chris Paul did not show up since he been there. It's like he got there just to motherfucker make sure they didn't make it to the playoffs. Like, damn, like, what did you there
That was
for?
his first time not making the playoffs in 14 years.
Like, well, what the fuck is going on out there? And then it's like, to me, this is my personal. The accountability is all on Draymond, bro. And they never put it on him for him to take ownership of that shit. Because the whole thing, we went from winning a championship with a great team to breaking that team up, bringing in another nigga we didn't need, that didn't contribute at all. We lost 20 points a game to a nigga who's not giving us 10 assists, who's not giving us 10 points. He's not guarding nobody. He's fucking up our rotations. Then we got Kuminga on and off. He's trying to fuck with him because he's young and you can just do that.
Yeah.
Steve Kerr, you got to take ownership too. It's like, yo, what the fuck is going on? And then y'all sit up there like it's hunky-dory to look for next year's. Next year we'll figure it out. Man, shit.
It looked like they all cashed in. Even
like
even
it's
the great Steph.
Yeah.
Right?
It's wearing on him mentally, you could say.
Even the great Steph, it seemed like for him, while he's playing out there, he realized it's mentally easier to just get the season over with than sit here and go out there and, because this is he 8 for 16.
Yeah.
16 shots. This is the last game. If you lose this,
Season
you
on the
out.
line.
16 shots, right? Going against dudes who took 20 and 25 shots. They went out there like, we're not trying to lose. I don't give a fuck what we gonna go. Like,
all guns.
Fox took 25 shots, had 24 points.
Yeah.
He wasn't trying, like he was not trying to play. We not playing no games here.
Games.
The Blazer girl, I think Steph was like,
Burnt out. He's burnt out. He's burnt out.
Let me see what y'all got today. Okay, y'all ain't got shit.
Damn.
I feel like the vet and the
Okay.
young players is turmoil on that team. They're gonna have to figure out, are we gonna go with a vet lineup or are we gonna let these young guys grow? Because Kuminga is ready to grow. He's ready right now to grow and play. And then you got other guys on the bench that's like ready to take a step forward, but they can't take a step forward because of the respect that they have for Klay and Draymond so much that they don't know how to blend it together. So they're gonna have to make a decision. Are we gonna keep these guys or are we gonna do the youth movement and have Steph, have some talented youth, but keep Steph and have the youth movement? That's what they're gonna have to figure out. Because right now, Kuminga ain't on that. Kuminga is not on that. That coming off the bench stuff, like, no, he's not on that. And he deserves to have that attitude.
Yo, you know where else they fucked up at? Take it back a little bit. Yo, remember when they drafted, when they had the number 2 pick?
Man, mess
They
Wiseman
drafted
up.
Wiseman? They should have traded, huh? Yeah, they should have traded that pick and got a vet.
Or they should have just.
Or just play him.
Or just drafted Lonzo Ball. LaMelo.
Yeah, or
LaMelo.
Now you would have had LaMelo.
And Steph.
No, LaMelo and Poole as your future back.
Yeah.
Wow.
See, I think what happened was the decision to get rid of Poole was how he was playing at that moment in time, and is he the next step in the sense can he carry us? And I think the behavior of how he played was so erratic. Yeah. They were like, this ain't it.
Yeah, okay.
Right? And it showed early in Washington that he is more of the 6-man, right? That combo hybrid type of guard that we need someone that was more stable.
For now, though.
If he had LaMelo with him, his play we can do that.
Yeah.
Right? It can be the Trae Young to Baby Boy.
Yep.
Right? And if they would have picked LaMelo at the time.
Or you can have Wiseman and stop asking Wiseman to play like Draymond.
Exactly.
They trying to have a style him play like Draymond, and that's not how he played. Nope. You could have had Wiseman, Kuminga, and Jordan Poole as the future of your.
Absolutely.
That would have been a big man, a hybrid 3-4 man in Kuminga, super athlete, and a juggernaut scorer in Poole.
Absolutely.
That looks great for the future to still have with Steph. Yeah, coming off the bench.
Powerful. But Steve Kerr just stubborn in his ways. He kind of like Doc. He kind of like Pop, where they come from these backgrounds of I like what I do.
And they need to go to Eric Spoelstra and learn how to grow and fit mold your team
So
that's a different conversation.
Biggest question mark, obviously for them, they got to give Kuminga his bread. Klay gonna be a free agent. So after the game, the Athletics' Anthony Slater asked Steve Kerr about how imperative it was for the Warriors to have Klay on the roster next season.
We need Klay back. I mean, he's, I know he had a tough night tonight, but what he represents for us, the spacing, we're not a deep shooting team. We're a little top heavy. And, Klay's presence means so much to the spacing on the floor, to the flow of the offense. And he's still got good years left. And I know I speak for everybody in the organization. We want him back. Obviously, there's business at hand, and that has to be addressed with Klay's representatives and Mike and Joe. But what Klay has meant to this franchise, as good as he still is, we desperately want him back.
So I think re-signing Klay would put the Warriors in that second tax apron. According to Shams, Klay is open to seeing his marketplace in free agency.
Of course.
Gil, as you mentioned, Warriors offered him a 2-year deal worth $48 million before the season, but he wasn't feeling it. So Gil, I got to ask you, should Klay take a discount to stay in the Bay or take the biggest bag out there?
It all depends on what he wants. I mean, he's going to go like any other. He's going to go and take he's going to wait till there's a bag that's out there, right? And if he can get that big bag, right, then Golden State, can you match it? And that's all that's going to happen. Match what my value is. They're not going to give him a value. They're going to say match the value. So I don't see him going anywhere. I think when it's all said and done, they're going to try to get off of Wiggins' deal because that could be Kuminga's spot, right? That could be because you got Curry, Klay, Kuminga, Draymond, right? So if they can insert Kuminga into that 3 spot and then go into free agency and see what you can get back, it sounds like a better deal. But he didn't have a rough night, right? He had some fucking cardio. He got some miles in, right? He lost some calories. You lost some calories out there, my dude. Right? You lost calories, my guy. You had a nice little jog out that motherfucker, for real. I mean,
but who should be more of a priority though, Klay or Draymond though?
Klay.
So we have Klay here on this couch.
If you had to choose to bring one back, you bring Klay back, right?
I already have Dre. My job is to see what my guy's worth.
So you want to keep all 3? You think they should bring all 3?
Don't be serious.
We got Klay here on this couch. Klay, you gonna take a discount to stay in the Bay, or are you trying to get that bread?
I'm trying to get that motherfucking bread.
Yo, you niggas move around.
Did I look happy out there at all when I was playing hell to the no? Shit, I had more fun on my boat fishing with my dog. Shit, them ain't my dogs out there. Get me up out of here. Give me my 40 for 2. Out somewhere on the East Coast. Find me a supermodel and
The Bucks can use him.
Bucks. You think Bucks from Middleton? Nice little move.
What teams you feel like would complement Klay the best? Klay, where do you feel like your services would be most valuable?
Like he said, Milwaukee. Give me a low key team where I ain't gotta do too much. Turn into Steve Novak, Jason Capono. You know what I'm saying? Go to Miami somewhere, I can just sit in the corner.
Jason Capono.
You sit in the corner of Miami. Shout out Jason Pookie Capono.
He's better than Jason Capono.
Lawrence, when you look around the league,
Jason Capono gonna give you 2 points in the game now.
That's all Klay gonna give you 2 points?
He didn't give you nothing last night.
Lawrence, if you look around the league, you talk about a team like the Orlando Magic's gonna have about $50 million in cap space to make some moves. Milwaukee could be an option. We'll see how the Middleton situation pans out, but
Yeah, Orlando's, that would be a nice move for them, I think.
because there's teams out there that are going to overspend to get a guy
Obviously,
like
if
Klay's
the money's
lineage.
the same, if the money's the same,
lineage.
stay.
4 chips. I'm just saying.
That's not his lineage.
He's a 4-time.
That's not his lineage.
Yeah, he has 4
Don't do that. That's not his lineage.
He has
Whose is it?
He has 4, but it's not his lineage.
Yeah, but that leverage though.
That's 30.
His leverage should be able to get.
What do you do? You're
Mhm.
a spot up shooter, so I can't replace you. I can't replace you with Middleton, because Middleton is a go-to guy who gets his own buckets. That's not you, so that would be a disaster. I got to find out what you do individually.
We don't need a
You're
Middleton.
come off the screen. Yeah, you do. You need a come off the screen type of guy, so I can put you in Dallas. You can replace Tim Hardaway Jr. because that's what Tim Hardaway Jr. does, right? Sit in the corner. You can go to the Lakers. That's what they do. You can go to the Suns and be Grayson Allen. That's a great spot for you. I have to go by what you do. I can't take your 4 rings and say, I'm going to get rid of Jaylen Brown and then give you the ball. Now you got to create, and you don't create your own baskets. So your rings mean nothing to me. What do you do as an individual? I can get you on Denver. I can get rid of KCP and put you there, and you can backdoor and.
You need that pedigree.
That's not his pedigree.
Look, he talking about me
Yo,
like
he's a
I ain't
4-time
sitting here.
champion.
He
Please.
talking
Stop
about
with
me
the
like I ain't
4-time
sitting right
champion.
here.
He got
matters.
4
I mean, that matters.
Okay,
That matters.
it matters.
That matters.
All right.
It's not like
That matters.
I'm gonna get rid of Middleton and put him in Middleton's spot. Is he effective now? Is he posting
The
up like
offense will
Middleton?
change.
Is he posting
The
up like
offense will
Middleton?
change.
The offense will change.
You're not just gonna leave Klay by himself.
The offense could change. They don't even know how to do the offense for the nigga they got just now. What are you talking about? So we got to put him in the offense that suit the star. So that means Middleton's spot is gone. Now, can you post up, create your own baskets?
need to
Because
do
that's what Middleton do.
No, we
He
can't
can go
do
to
all
Philly.
that. We don't
You
need-
change the
He-
offense.
change
for
the
me.
offense.
We don't do that no more.
You can't change it for you can't change it for the goddamn megastar you have now. It's a problem. We can put him in Philly. He can be Oubre and be a better Oubre. You gotta put him in this situation that he is now so he can be effective.
He's not just a spot-up shooter. He ain't
Thank
that
you.
washed like
Thank
that.
you.
You making it
Thank
seem
you.
like he's
Yeah.
Steve Novak, like just standing in the corner. Like, no.
Thank you.
He still runs split action, slip screens, like pin down, all of that.
And how
Transition, you got to find.
How
it,
that look
locate it.
now? He's been great in the
And if you get a
he's-
smaller on him, he can shoot over a small.
He's
Like,
been trash this year in the offense that was built for him. Wherever he goes, that offense ain't built for him. He has to fit in.
You might be giving me too much credit, man. You might be giving me
he's
too
not
much
washed
credit.
like that, Gil, man.
Oh,
What I'm
no.
saying
I'm
is,
not, yeah.
what other, remember, his offense is made for him, Steph, and Draymond. Them 3 on how they move. What other offense is created like that?
Denver.
None.
Denver.
Other than Denver.
I said Denver. Why you was shaking
But you
your
can
head
address
like
some in
this?
the second
I
unit,
said
though.
Denver.
You don't talk to Klay like that.
What I'm saying
Oh
is,
yeah, he disrespectful.
did I say Denver or not?
I
You're a
did.
4-time
Okay, I did say
champ.
Denver.
Don't talk to a 4-time
Yeah, you said-
champ.
yeah. JCP.
Miami offense. Bam plays a split action and they move and
Dribble
cut.
in, all that. Duncan
Yep.
Robinson style.
Yep.
Duncan Robinson style. Oh, you're
Yep.
going to be Duncan Robinson.
Yep. Grayson Allen. Grayson Allen, Phoenix.
When you were shaking your head.
I heard you say it. I'm just repeating it.
Oh, so you basically saying the same thing I said.
I'm just repeating it.
Just repeating it, okay.
We got places I can
What's so
go.
funny is they said I'm wrong, but they're agreeing with you, but you saying every team I said. You see how
Yeah,
stupid?
because you see how it turned? You see how the tide turned? You see how the tide turned? Now they fuck with me. And they're like, Gil, you wrong.
I'm wrong, but you wrong. McCants is right. He's saying every team I said.
Yeah, chat. Yes, he can't beat me.
Y'all some smart motherfuckers, boy.
Because knowing how this league works, you don't think a team will give more bread to get a guy like Klay?
For sure.
And
For
you
sure.
can,
They
you
do
can
it all
say
the time.
Steph chips, whatever, but he's got 4 chips. He's been a part of something special, been a part of the Warriors dynasty. We want that same mentality coming to our team.
No, I mean, people will pay for the pedigree and the mentality, but you still have to be careful on what you're paying for. Right? I'm not going to pay for 4 championships and say, all right, these championships going to translate to winning and you have to be the number 1 option when you've never been there.
He's not going to be the number 1
I'm not saying
But what I'm saying is I'm not going to overpay for a pedigree.
Josiah, look up
They overpaid-
what
they
year
overpaid
Drew
Van
Holiday in comparison to Klay Thompson.
And Drew, well, he became I think the 4th player to sign over $100 million at 33, whatever it is.
And Drew Holiday do not give you the resume that Klay Thompson does in no capacity.
Huh? What do you mean? As in what aspect?
As far as deserving the money.
And as for what aspect? What aspect?
Deserving the money.
In what aspect?
Skill set. Shooting, scoring, winning, and playing defense.
Well, I mean, Drew Holiday is the better defender, right?
Oh, yeah, but
better defender.
Holiday's better defender now. I
Yep.
think he's in his 15th season.
15, and Klay is at what year?
Klay is
Plays in his 14th or 13th.
If
Klay is
who is the better
Klay's year
one-on-one player?
13.
Year 13. So look, let's
Holiday.
just talk about what teams need, right?
But same age, both 33.
Both 33. They just gave Drew 130 for 4. Based on him doing what for that team?
Sacrificing.
Ooh, sacrificing. They gave him 130 for sacrificing and just playing defense. Right? Those 2 things.
Just
And
playing
he can play
defense.
point guard.
And play
And
point
he can-
and play point guard.
But remember who was playing point guard before he got there?
Derek White.
Okay, cool. So we really don't need you to play point guard. But we're going to do it because you sacrifice and you can play defense. You don't think Klay can do both of those things for $100 million?
And play point guard. I mean,
Klay 34 now. Drew will be 34 in June. Just so.
And shoot 42% from 3?
Especially with them.
And space the floor like Steve Kerr just said. Oh, we just need him for spacing and da-da-da-da-da. So just imagine how Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown will feel with Klay Thompson on the wing and you can't help off him.
Sounds
amazing.
Sounds amazing.
It always sounds amazing when I say it. Everything I say sounds fucking amazing.
But is it true or not? There's this difference.
We'll find out if they
Is
make
it
the move.
true or not?
If they made the move,
See, that's the difference. Hey, fantasy.
I think he's worth more than what he thinks he's worth.
He's worth.
I agree.
Hey, this is what a rich man told me once.
Worth what they're willing to give.
You can look at everyone's pocket. You're worth what the fuck I give you. All right? They was giving his ass 2-year 48. That's what his ass was worth to that team. All right? When he goes to the free agency, they will let him know what he's worth. Drew, we can say whatever the fuck we want to say what he's worth. They paid him, then he's worth it. That's how it works.
For sure.
So is Russell Westbrook worth the money that he got?
Yep.
Russ is worth.
He got it.
Is Russ worth more than the money that he got from the Clippers?
No, I think he's worth more.
Okay, you?
More.
Okay, so doesn't that prove him wrong?
You can't prove it wrong
By
because
default, just because you just said you are worth what I gave you, and we all agree that he's worth more than what he got.
And how can you prove that?
Because his ability.
How can you prove it though? You see what I'm talking about? You can argue all you want. How can you prove it? I can prove it by saying this is what he got paid, nigga.
That's not proving
He
it.
got paid this. This is what he's worth.
It's not as what he's worth. It's what he took. It's what he took.
You're speaking
It's
fantasy.
not what he's worth.
You're speaking fantasy.
It's not what he's worth.
You can't prove that.
Yeah, you can. He only playing for the Clippers because he wanted to. Not because that's what he's worth.
We don't know. You're worth what I give you.
No.
You can say you're worth.
No.
I'm worth $200 million. Do I have it? No.
All agreed that Russell Westbrook played for the Clippers because it's LA and he wanted to be home and he was willing to take
We don't know that
risk. We said it. You said it.
We said it. We said it.
So that means that he could possibly been work. He could have got more money somewhere else if he wanted to go.
That's not a fact.
It is a fact.
That's an opinion.
No.
He could have got $100 million somewhere else. We can make up any fucking number. All we know right now is what he got.
How much was the Lakers paying them?
He had one more year for that last year, $44 million. Then after that, he got.
It was a 1-year deal with the Lakers after that, right? He did a 1 year with the Lakers.
No, I think he ended his contract out.
Contract out. Yeah.
They traded him to the Clippers, then he signed a 2-year deal with the player option with the Clippers.
Which he about to get paid.
He about to get paid again.
He can opt out this summer.
And then he's going to get more money than he got last year.
Oh, 100%.
Okay, wouldn't that prove that he's worth more than what he got?
Next year.
Next year. See, so yeah, you're doing this like you won something.
So the owner literally gave him less than what he was worth because he was willing to go with this team. I'm willing to go here because I want to be here. But next year, hey, listen, my nigga, you got to pay me now. I came here, I want to be home, but you got to pay me now.
Clay, you're acting different on this couch, Clay.
Yeah, James Harden.
Everybody got a
Is
job.
James Harden worth more?
He got
than what Daryl Morey then was going to try to give him? Is he worth more right now?
Yeah, 100%.
Huh? Or did he take what he took? Did he take what he take, or are you gonna be asking?
See, this is that ESPN talk. Well, this is how you do it. Look, I go to a job, right? I go to a job. They all work. All y'all work, and you say you're worth $30 an hour, right? They pay you $20 an hour. The fuck are you worth? $20 an hour, right? Yeah. Now you go in there and you start doing overtime and all that, and they pay you $40 the next year, then that's what you're fucking worth. Right now, Russell is worth what he actually got. When he's a free agent, whatever he gets paid, that's what he's gonna be worth. D'Angelo's a free agent, right?
Player
option. If he opts out and get a new bag, that's what he's worth. That's what he's worth. You're worth what you get, man. You can put a value on yourself. You sound like the chicks out here.
So is there?
You sound like females talking about what they worth. You're worth what you get.
Gil, is there such thing as lowballing somebody?
Yes.
Okay, that proves my point.
If you take it, then what are you worth?
If you can lowball somebody,
That's what you're worth.
if you can lowball somebody,
But you got to take the.
let me ask you a question. If I lowball you and you take it, is that your worth?
Yes.
Yeah, because
you took it.
Listen to what I just said.
I heard you.
The word lowball. If I lowball you,
I don't have to accept
and
that,
you
though.
take it,
You take it.
am I giving you your worth?
Yes.
Cause I'm accepting.
Let me say it slower. Is the mask fucking up my speech? If I lowball you,
And I accept it.
and you accept the lowball, is that what you're worth?
Yes.
How?
Cause I accepted it.
You're being lowballed.
Hold on.
I don't have to accept that, though.
Hold on. Let's try it like this.
Are you niggas serious?
No. We'll do it your way.
They said no Diddy to the low balling.
Hold on.
No Diddy to the low balling.
Hey,
Y'all, we don't play like Diddy.
that's just different right there. That's not even a
Hey, chat, tighten up.
Yeah, y'all gotta chill with that. That's not even a no Diddy.
Hold on. Let's try it again. Let's try it again in your
Play
words.
like that around here.
If they lowball you, who's saying they lowballing you?
They saying we're gonna have to lowball him.
Saying who? Who's giving out the original value?
Look,
see, that's the problem. That's why I say this chick behavior.
Look, the owner's in the meeting, right? Okay. And he's with the whole organization. He's like, hey, man, we're gonna have to lowball him.
If somebody say they're gonna lowball you, you're not doing the deal.
I'm definitely not.
You don't know they're gonna lowball you.
But you just said.
I said this is an ownership conversation.
Okay.
We're having a round table meeting about to give Westbrook this money. We're gonna have to lowball him.
Okay.
If he takes it, we win. Because we know he's worth more than what we're going to give him, but we're going to lowball him because this is what we got, and we got these other 3 stars. We need to make room for them. This is lowball. We have to lowball him.
But the bottom line is...
The bottom line is this. You're acting like a chick. When I say, what do you bring to the table? And the chick says, the table, right? She's putting a value on herself. That's not a real value. You can't value yourself. It's not a self-wealth. Like, oh, yeah, I'm worth dealing with Jay-Z. No,
Russell
you don't.
Westbrook
You
is
work
not-
at McDonald's. Your value is the nigga next to you.
We're talking
Y'all are
about
equal.
Russell Westbrook,
So
though.
again,
we're talking
your
about Russell.
value.
We're not talking about a chick.
Your
that's
value-
saying she's the table. We're
Okay.
saying a nigga who averaged a triple double 3 different seasons,
And he got paid
so
for
he's
that.
not a chick.
Four.
So he's not a chick coming to the table saying I'm the table. He's saying I averaged a triple double
4 years ago.
4 times.
4 times.
And I can do it at any given time.
Uh-huh.
So my worth, you know it.
What is it?
But in order to get me to play on this team with these players, you have to do what?
Lowball me.
Thank you.
But what is your value? Again, you're self-checking your value. So if you say you're worth 20 million, and I say I have 4 million, you have a decision to make, sir. Because is your value still 20 million to you, or is it 4 million on the table? Because if you take 4 million, then your value is worth 4.
When D Wade left Miami,
He wanted 80 million. He wanted 80 million from
was he worth?
Miami.
Right.
Was he worth it? Was he worth the 80 million? No, because he didn't get it, motherfucker. Shit, he wasn't worth it. God damn it. We all sell shoes, right?
Definitely worth
Come on, bro. You gotta say it with your
He was definitely worth 80
He was
million.
definitely worth.
Hey,
Pat Riley made a mistake. That was a mistake. That was a mistake by not signing D-Wade back.
Huh? Hey, when them Kanye.
Nah, but I ain't gonna lie. Agent told me you're not worth what you think you are. You're worth what you can negotiate.
When niggas go,
So, but
thank
in
you.
order to be lowballed,
Appreciate
in order to be lowballed, you have to have more than one offer, right?
Yes.
That's I think the point.
Yeah.
Like, so if
But people
Klay,
do- yeah.
Klay has a better offer out there, let's just say hypothetically, the Magic give him 3 for 60, and the Warriors come back 2 for 40. He got lowballed by the Warriors. He may take that deal,
It
but,
ain't a low ball.
That's about the same. It's just one less year.
but that 60 or 40 for a person who's never had $20 million, 40 and 60 is a big difference.
Okay, McCann, you answer this. So they offered him 2 years, 48. He felt that was lowballing him, right? If he goes to the market and signed a 2-year 40 like you said he should, what is his value? Was he originally lowballed by the Warriors, or is he
Right now,
lowballed when he
based on
gets
his
to your 40?
performance, based on his performance right now, or based on what he thinks.
I don't know.
Which one? Because his performance, he's not worth that. His performance.
Why? Just because he had a bad game?
Yeah, because no, not a game. It's the season, the whole
They're
season.
not gonna offer him that just off that performance.
Off the season. No, I'm not just saying the performance. The whole season was
his
the
averages?
business.
What was his averages?
I got it right here.
Wait, what was your question?
I'm about to tell you in a minute. As soon as
So the question was, if he go,
Hold on.
The 4, he said 2 for 48.
Right.
And if I got 2 for 40,
right.
He averaged 18, 3, and 3.
Let me tell you. Hold on, stop right there. It's cats that's their career year and get 28 million a year, 25 million a year. So why come Klay on his down year? Why he can't get that? Why he can't get that?
So
I think he gonna get it. That's what
Okay,
I'm
so
saying.
he's gonna get the
so when
2-year
he,
40
When he
so-
got that 2-year 48 offer, he probably didn't look at it as a low ball. He probably looked at it as like, let me wait and let me see what else
they
is out
looked at
there.
it like a blow ball. Like I just said, they sat at the table saying,
me
we
get
gonna
him-
have to
See,
low ball
He
Klay.
got that 2-year 48 after averaging 22, 4 and 2, shooting what?
So he
41% from 3,
That's
43,
crazy.
44% from
So he averaged
22, 41, and you only gonna offer me this?
244. So he's not. So he was lowballed, right? So you said if someone offered him 2-year 40, he should take the money. So would he be considered lowball again?
Yes.
So then where does then
what is he worth?
Then
He's worth more than that because of his numbers state that he can get
more.
He can get 18. He can get 22 a game.
Dude's averaging 9 points a game.
Bro, he can get more bread. It's just his age. His age is a concern.
back to what I
So
originally
he should
said.
get like 75 for 3.
You're worth what you get.
I like that.
You're worth what you get. You like it.
I like that.
Yep.
For a team where he got 3 years left and he can give you what he get you,
75.
18 a game.
Yeah, I think he gonna get more than that. Unless he wanted to stay in Golden State, and then he'd take that. But there's definitely teams out there that's gonna pay more than that with less tax implications because he getting tax heavy in the bank.
So do we think a game like this, 0 points going 0 for 10, 0 for 6 from 3, would make him more inclined to want to stay and run it back with the Warriors? Or to just show, let me clean slate it, go start somewhere fresh? right off to the sunset with my
I mean, it
brother.
depends on what the money is.
That man ain't going nowhere, dog. I don't know what y'all keep trying to, dog, man. There's so much, him going somewhere, he gonna have so much pressure on him to be something that he's not.
Yeah. And Klay, you gotta think Klay is all of his mental. If his mental ain't right, he can't perform. He's at home in the Bay.
That's what I'm saying.
They understand him. They'll work with him when he goes through his mental breakdowns, when he's frustrated. They can understand him. Other teams might not be able to handle him and understand when he goes through those moments. So
His ass is safe where his ass is right now.
Yeah, stay home.
He don't have to worry about no pressure because 30 is looked at first. Shit. Draymond is looked at first. 32nd, Klay and Wiggins. No one really pays attention to it, right? So him going somewhere else, he is
in the spotlight. What you gonna do?
Hey, where them fucking 4 rings at? Huh? Where them fucking 4 rings? Why them fucking 4 rings ain't kicking in yet? Where them Thanos rings? We thought you were supposed to average out here 30 and 30.
Not doing that.
Where's your 65 and 2 dribbles at?
They not doing that to Drew Holiday
They
at
sure not.
135.
They not.
They don't have
4
to.
years.
And he won.
But they don't have to. That's the
we don't know.
number
He
one
just
seed in the
he
league.
just
I'm just
signed
telling you.
that.
But tell
He
me
just-
how it makes sense.
I-
that Klay would go somewhere else and they would be looking at him to do all
But you're
this.
talking about a 10 seed in the West versus the number 1
I'm
seed in the
talking about
NBA.
players. We're not
Four
talking about
rings.
teams.
Four
But
rings.
players.
But the
Four
optics of it.
4 rings.
Drew,
You said the pedigree.
Drew's on a team that's
They
the
wasn't doing like that.
best in the
Nobody was
league
doing
right
like
now.
that.
Obviously, he's not asked to be the star in that role. Klay, similar situation with the Warriors, right? He's not the second option, third option like he used to be, but they're 10th in the West. Just
But I'm
got booted
giving
out
you
the playoffs.
135 for 4 to be okay with not
Hey,
being
man, hey,
the
hey,
1,
man.
2, 3, 4.
That's they pockets,
Like, what
bro.
you mean?
That's they pockets.
That's what I'm saying. So for Klay, it ain't gonna be no pressure on him to
Says
come
who?
in here and perform and be the number 1 and wear these 4 rings.
Says
None of
who?
that.
Says who?
Says the contract for fucking Drew Holiday.
That's Drew Holiday. That's the problem. See, that's what the problem is. You worried about Drew Holiday money? Get out his pockets, bro.
We comparing contracts. We're not comparing his money. We're comparing the value of the market.
Oh, no.
If the market says I can give you 4-year, 135, being the 5th option,
Young
nigga,
Young
Klay
and-
Thompson can go any one of these teams and get a 3-year deal for 75.
young NBA players, that talk right there is exactly why they get fucked at the end. You're looking at your production versus their production. So all y'all looking at Drew Holiday talking about this and that and this and that. He got 130. Your team offered you 90 million. You not looking at your 90 million. You're looking at his money. And at the end of the day, you get fucked because his household is his household.
He's tripping.
Yeah.
His household is his household.
You did the same thing
No,
with
I
your
didn't.
contract.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
You said such and such got this. I'm a hold out, and they're gonna give me more money. You literally said that. You always said it about your contract.
When?
What do you mean when? When you got paid. The first contract you got, the first big contract, you was like, such and such just got this, so I held out because they gave him this. They gonna give me more.
My first contract, I was the second highest. I was the second free agent. Lamar Odom was in front of me. So I'm waiting for Lamar Odom. Lamar Odom's waiting for me. Then we had Miller, Andre Miller. Andre Miller got paid $51 million. He set the bottom line for me. I'm worth more than him because I'm the second most productive in front of. So I'm waiting for him so I can piggyback off it. This was the bottom line. So I was like, well, I want the max. I fell in $64 million. I'm cool with $64 million. Lamar Odom seen that. I'm worth more than him. Boom. That's how that worked.
And everybody can't do that though. You got to be that type of player.
It wasn't
Most
position.
players
We
can't
wasn't
do
doing stats.
That's not for everybody.
I fell in line.
That's only for the top tier.
That's you got to be good with.
But I'm not looking at his money. I know 51, that's my bottom line. I have to get paid more than 51. So they offered me 52. Okay, 52 is my bottom line. Clippers offered me 55. Right? There was no negotiation. 51, I'm in front of him. 52, they offered me 52. All right, 52, cool.
Hey, if I'm Klay, I'm looking, hey, man, you guys gave them 135. Hey, guys, look, you gave him 135.
Well, I average.
I'm going to get somewhere in between 70 to 130.
You're going to get fucking 30?
Because I'm a
40 million.
four-time champion.
So
and I shoot an average of 41% from three for my career.
We will monitor the situation. Free agency is right around the corner. We will see how it all plays out.
And please net this on what he said and what I said so we can run it back. I'm tired of back y'all motherfuckers in the back. I'm tired of proving points.
I have a photographic memory. This is why I'm good at what I do.
If you had a photographic memory, then you would know you like 10 and fucking 400 in your takes.
Do you think that Klay's not worth more money? Or you just saying he's worth whatever he...
You're worth what you get.
Okay.
It's
when he
like
get
that.
more this summer, you gonna
then, if he goes out there and gets 2 year 90, that's what the motherfucker's worth. That's how I roll
So
it.
is Drew Holiday worth 135?
How much did Drew Holiday get?
With the 4 for 135,
Yeah.
130, whatever.
133 or something like that.
Yeah. So he got it. So he worth it.
Shout out to Drew.
Shout out to UCLA legend
We
Drew
all know
Holiday.
negotiations. You take your stats and you take somebody else's stats and compare them, and you
also
use it as
value
leverage.
the value to the team, though,
And you,
as well.
but you
your
use
team-
it as leverage. Your
No, it's
agent
not
uses leverage. Tyrus Thomas got paid based on his stats and the comparables to other players.
Yeah.
I remember this
everybody.
Tyson Chandler got paid based on his stats and his minutes and comparables to other players.
When
he got his 65.
What
When he left Chicago to go to New Orleans.
What was his
We were the
comparable?
same agents.
What was his
I don't
comparison?
remember the comparables, but I remember the players who was in the league that can compare it to say, hey, I'm worth more than them because I averaged this. They gave him that money.
Those are top tier.
And then other players use him as a comparable to get their money.
You had a number 3 pick.
I'm about to say those are top.
You had a number
Not top level.
You had a number 2 pick.
He wasn't playing
that
at the top
got paid
level.
$65 million.
He was playing with Chicago.
Number 3 pick though.
No, it don't matter.
2.
Number 2 pick. Yeah, excuse.
Kwame didn't get that $65 million. He was number 1.
Yeah.
He's a whole different.
What are you talking about?
No,
You talking about top tier?
Comparable.
Y'all talking about top tier.
Now do it.
Ben Wallace got his 65 when he went to Chicago. He didn't have numbers in Detroit like that to get another big deal like that. But the comparables of who
His
I am,
value was-
who I am, what I
value was
do, I can go
His
get
value
this
was
money.
different. How he played,
He
his
played
value to
one
the team was
season off $65 million, and he had to
You
play
can't
no
just
more.
line up stats and money and say, hey, he got that, I got that.
That's
that
how
only
they
work-
do it.
That
No,
only
that's
work
not
for
how
high
they
level
do it.
players.
No,
That's
it
not
don't.
how it
That's
works.
not how they do
That's
it.
not how they do it, bro.
So why did it work for Tyrus then? Why did it work for a lot of
Age different.
what's the dude named Burke?
Which one?
Trey Burke.
Not Trey.
Alex Burke.
Alex Burke.
Yeah.
Big money.
Sometimes relationships agents have with teams. It's a lot that go into that.
go with it.
It's a lot that goes into
Chandler Parsons.
behind the scenes.
Nice guy. Nice guy.
A lot of behind the scenes.
Hold on.
Comparing stats.
Hey,
I'm in Houston. I'm averaging this. You gotta pay people
Watch
credit.
this. A lot of off-court stuff.
Pull up. There's an article that just
Y'all know
dropped.
him, right?
Pull up
Bro, you tripping.
Y'all
the
know-
highest paid players that haven't made an All-Star.
No, I remember that list. It was Tobias Harris, a bunch of motherfuckers on there. Big money, 200 million, almost.
You think they went in there and said, compare my stats to his stats?
No.
Nah, it was more than going to it. It was more than going to it. Relationships with
Harris,
owners,
Gallinari.
Hold on.
agents and all that. value
Watch
to the
this.
team.
Go.
Tobias Harris.
Nice guy.
Gallinari.
Nice guy.
Yeah.
Nice guy. What the fuck does nice guy have to do with it?
Nice
Klay
guy.
Thompson is not a nice
McCollum.
guy.
Nice
Klay
guy.
Thompson is
Eric
isn't Klay
Gordon.
Thompson
Nice
the
guy.
nicest guy
Rudy
in the
Gay.
world?
Hold on.
He's
Hey, let him
saying
say the
Klay
name.
Thompson's
Let
not
one
one-
hear the
He's a
name.
nice guy.
Let
Nice guy.
him-
Rudy
let him
Gay.
get it. You let him hear. The people want to hear the
ahead.
names.
Rudy Gay. Harrison Barnes.
Okay.
Steven Adams.
Steven Adams. Now, if you compare their 200 million with their numbers, right, it wouldn't make sense. So that means they're bringing something else that has nothing to do with the stats. So if you average fucking 25 and you a dickhead, you gonna get dickhead prices, right? So your value to your team is your value.
Is Draymond Green a dickhead? Did he get a big bag twice?
To his
His
team.
value to his team.
To his team.
But he just
Are
said,
you not
he just
ignorant?
said, what did he say? If you're a dickhead and you what?
To your
not
team.
gonna- they're
your
not gonna-
value is what your value is to your team.
You're a dickhead and you can.
Value to your team.
To your team, dog.
Value to your
Remember team. So you can. Draymond can go to the open market with his attitude. If nobody wants him, nobody wants
Dylan Brooks a dickhead?
Who?
Dylan Brooks.
Really?
I don't know.
He
Is he a good guy?
know.
Is he a good guy?
He just got anxious.
Is he a nice guy?
What was
Is he a nice guy?
How about this?
What was Russell's Westbrook? What was Russell's Westbrook value to the Lakers and the Clippers?
Two different
values, right?
Values. He's the same
Right?
guy. He's the same,
Same guy.
Same guy.
Lakers didn't like this value. Bring him off the bench. We don't want him. We love this man.
Yep.
Your value is your value to the team you're on.
Well,
let's move on.
Speaking of value, the Paris Olympics are only a few months away, but Team USA's roster is reportedly locked and loaded. So according to Shams, the roster currently includes Steph Curry, LeBron, KD, Tatum, Embiid, D-Book, Halliburton, Anthony Edwards, Drew Holiday, Bam Adebayo, Anthony Davis, and Kawhi Leonard. So some of these guys, Grant Hill's been pulling up on them, already giving them jerseys. Embiid got his jersey, amongst others. So when you look at this 12-man roster, are you rolling with this Team USA roster?
I mean, it can win the gold, but I don't understand how Kyrie Irving is on the team. It makes no sense to me. That team can still win the gold, but I don't know who you got to take off. Kyrie Irving is supposed to be on the team.
I know who.
Kyrie Irving is supposed to be on the team. He's our best international guard that we have, and he's proven it multiple times. Like, it makes no sense why Kai ain't on the team.
And obviously this 12-man roster, barring any injuries, any unforeseen situations that may...
Yeah, and then Kawhi is on there, like, you said barring injury. Like, why Kawhi get on there? Like, he's barely getting on this team healthy with the playoff. Like,
and missed the last 8 games with a swollen knee.
Yeah, like,
still swollen.
what is that? Like...
So, Rashad, you look at this list, are you happy with this Team USA roster? And you think this will be the roster that actually ends up playing in the Olympics?
I don't fuck with the Team USA. I'm with the Euro niggas. I don't give a fuck about these niggas. I'm betting against them niggas, man. See, if I can move out
you going lower? You going lower on Team USA?
I move to Patty. I move to Patty. If I can move to Patty with Wimby, I'm moving out there with them.
Here. Underdog.
Hey, we.
Get that Louis V deal.
He don't even know what team he will pick in the Euro.
We.
You gonna pick Team Paris?
We.
Team France.
So Team France?
We. French kissing. I'm French kissing on French bitch.
All right. So, all right.
You better leave me the fuck alone.
They're not even gonna make that.
You better leave me the fuck alone.
That's great.
You hear me? We not fucking with these motherfuckers entitled ass Americans over here.
Brandon, you look at that 12-man Team USA roster. You rolling with it?
Man.
Yeah, I mean, as a fan, this will probably be the last time we see Bron, Steph and KD and all them together. So to go out like this, with that team, it's gonna be exciting to watch them. I do believe, I think Kyrie should be on the team.
Yeah.
You could take a couple guys off. I feel like you could take off and.
So Steph, first time playing in the Olympics. Yeah. I think KD going for his 4th gold, which would pass Melo. Bron playing in his 4th Olympics, potentially win his 3rd gold. But you say you look at that list, you think Kyrie deserves to be on it. Who would you take off of it to put Kyrie on there?
Tyrese Halliburton.
You think?
Yeah, just injury. Don't know. I mean, and Kawhi Leonard too. I don't know.
I'm about to say.
I mean, I don't. That's why I said like those two can.
They can go.
For somebody younger.
I see why they put Hallie on there, because he's going to be the young point guard of the future for them. They think the Hallie, Tatum, Booker, that's the young guys, our young core that's going to be, as KD and them are moving out, Bron and them are moving out. So I get that, but like, Kyrie Irving, I don't know how good Fox is going to be international. I don't know. But we know what Kyrie looked like against the world. World domination when he stepped out there for Team USA. Like, so I don't get it, not one iota why he ain't on there. And he the only one on that roster that can play with all the stars. Play with KD, play with Bron, play with AD, whether it's All-Star game or Team USA, he's the only guard that can play with all of those other superstars.
Joe, you look at this roster, are you satisfied with this roster as a proud American?
I mean, we're gonna win gold, but my USA bar is set on how they showed us, right? When they introduced, the Dream Team 2 to the world, it was a standard on making that team. The standard for the 92 team was all NBA players. So there was 12 players. That first team, 9 were all NBA players. That means they waited till after the season was over with, waited till everything came out, and then they picked 9 all NBA players. The 10th player was Magic. He didn't play that year. Came back. Bird, right, for the name, right? So Magic and Bird was for the name, recognition, and then the best player in college basketball. Right?
Shaq?
Was he the best player in college basketball?
Technically, he was, but
Yeah.
Leitner won.
They went with Christian Leitner though. But
All right.
it's up to
I mean, there was an argument back then. So,
But Leitner,
he was one of the best.
Leitner, 4-year senior representative.
So,
of
yeah,
what they
we got
want
it.
from college.
We got it. But that guy wasn't playing. We get it. That guy wasn't playing.
He was
Leitner wasn't playing. He was
getting some cardio.
96 team, right?
Same thing.
12 players. All 12 were all NBA. So that means these were the best 15 players in the NBA. 12 of them, right, was on this team. And then we started trying to create teams moving to 2000, 2004. We started trying to figure out how to balance it where the other two teams didn't worry about shit like that. The best players are going to sacrifice for the what's the name. Now, let's say something happens to some of these players and Drew Holiday has to step in for Curry. Do he have the ability to turn into what Curry does? See, that's the problem with some of these guys. When you need a player to step up, do they even have the capability to do it? Dream the 96 team, if David Robinson went down, Hakeem Olajuwon was on the bench.
And Shaq.
Shaquille O'Neal was on the bench. They both averaged 27 and 11 that year. They came off the bench, right? We had superstar power. So if anything happened, we had fucking power coming in. Since then, they've been trying to create a team.
Yeah.
That's where I'm going. So me looking at this team is like, well, I want to see when all NBA comes out, who's on this team, right? For the two guards, Hallie and Drew, I know they're not going to make all NBA. I know Drew's not going to make all NBA. So that means Kyrie or Brunson.
Or Dame.
Hallie might make a third team All NBA though. He
I
might.
guess he
He
could.
league in assists.
I guess he
could. I mean,
I guess he was thinking.
Harden
50, 40, 90 too.
Harden led it in assists. He didn't, but
He didn't make it, yeah.
he didn't make it.
I like D Fox too for his speed
100%.
out there.
I just, that's what I said. I can't judge it. What I'm going to do is when the All NBA come out, then we're going to see who made the team and then see if it makes sense then.
I think they picked Holly over Brunson though, because Brunson was on that.
Yeah,
And Brunson,
Kyrie,
what's the name?
Kyrie can't make an All NBA team. He only played 58 games, so he's.
Well, it don't matter. Kyrie proven on Team USA.
But
I don't think nobody
Embiid can't make an All NBA team either.
Yeah.
Right.
And you know, so but that's just the point. We just pointed it out. But can we pull that roster back up?
Please, man.
So when you look at this roster,
like Bam. See, I don't mind Bam.
Yeah.
I don't because he won't make the All NBA team. It'll probably be Paolo.
He'd be all defense.
Banchero.
He will be the All NBA player on this team. So he will be from the NBA criteria. He will be there instead of Bam. But I don't mind Bam.
So Gil and the rest of the crew, when you look at this roster, obviously all these guys are alphas on their team, but who is the alpha on this Team USA roster? Who's the leader that everyone else will have to rally behind?
Come on, Eric.
Okay. All right.
I think everybody, Bron. I mean, everybody gonna lead the way. I like Ant.
If they don't win it though, what's the disappointment?
Does LeBron get blamed?
That's my question is what's the disappointment level, and like
What's
the level of
Very
disappointment.
Also,
Like if Kobe, like when they called Kobe over, right?
Yeah.
And if they didn't win the gold,
that'd be a disgrace.
That was
I
Kobe's
think
fault.
that it would have been on. It not necessarily his fault, but
It'd have been on
the
him.
disappointment level would have been on him because we brung you over here specifically.
It'd
to
be
help
on-
us.
it'd be on Bron.
But that's Kobe year 12, right? If I'm not mistaken, right? Still versus
It's still
LeBron
coming up.
year
Yeah,
20.
yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
saying.
It'd be on Bron. The reason it'd be on Bron is because I think he was the first one to come out
say it, yep.
and basically
I'm
try to
going. Yeah,
unite.
I want to do it. Yeah.
To unite the team. So it'll fall on him. I mean, let's just be honest. There's no way the media today would not make it fall on him. I don't give a fuck what.
Right. They're gonna find a
He
way.
can average 30 in the motherfucker. It's Bron's fault.
He shouldn't have been averaging 30.
Yeah, shouldn't have been averaging 30. Should have been more team ball.
Kawhi, why not Paul George? Somebody more healthy.
Hey, yo, can this team?
Like even when they say we have Drew Holiday for defense.
Go ahead and ask you, Brendan.
Okay.
Like even with defense, so we're saying Anthony Davis don't play defense, Anthony Edwards don't play
We're not saying
defense,
that.
Joel Embiid don't play defense, fucking Bron don't play defense, Jason Tatum don't play. How much fucking defense do we have?
I know
How
what
much
he's
do we
saying. I know what
need?
he's saying. He's
What,
saying
who
that
you think we
they're-
playing out there for this
He
type
the only one that's gonna ball hawk the ball on that whole
he's saying
list.
they're wasting
He the
the
only
slot
one that's
based
gonna
on
pick up
this.
full
They're
court.
wasting the slot.
But what I'm saying is if
based on
they
defense.
try to convince me, like, we have Drew for defense, I'm going to look at you and say,
Got plenty of defense.
wait, Anthony Edwards can't pick up the ball full court? Is that what we're trying to say here?
Right,
You don't think he's good enough to hawk the ball? Well, I have motherfucker defenders back here.
For sure.
Well, how much do you expect Drew Holiday to play on this roster? I understand defensive purposes, and that's why you're including him on this 12-man
That's what I'm
roster.
saying.
How many minutes you actually expect him to play per game?
If I gotta put him in a game,
And they might be thinking, why get another star when you can have a guy like him who ain't gonna say nothing?
I don't like
This is what he's saying, though. He's saying if you got 12 guys that can, if Curry go down, Drew Holiday not gonna give you Curry shit like a Dame
You're
or
not gonna-
Kyrie gonna give you
You're not
Curry
gonna
shit.
need him to though.
Yeah, you do,
That's
because
what
you're
they
losing Curry.
But what I'm saying is,
It's other juggernauts up there that can. It's other
but that's what
juggernauts
I'm
up there
saying.
that can.
I'm going off of the pass. I'm going off of
Curry
the pass.
go down, okay.
So if
KD,
At the point.
No, at the point.
At the
LeBron,
point. At
Anthony
the point.
Edwards,
At the
D
point.
Book, what?
At the point.
Hallie,
At the
what?
point.
It's the weak. Look at
What?
No way.
It's the weakest position right now for us.
Yes.
Yeah,
When it
is.
comes to
it
talent
is, 'cause
across
they
the
should
board.
have. But guess what? Behind him is the strongest that we got. So
And that's why I'm saying
we might not need him to do that.
But look, if you got Fox up there and you got Dame or Kyrie up there instead of Drew and Halliburton, you got two other guys that are guaranteed to give you production.
He gonna give you production though.
Bro,
Drew is gonna give you production, bro.
What kind of production?
4 points. one
Defense,
assist.
be solid, knock down shots, and let them
That's
do what
not
they
the
do.
production we talking about, though.
We don't need everybody to be stars, though. This
Yeah,
is
but what he's saying. We need everybody.
No, I'm talking about when they play.
This ain't no exhibition game.
This is not. We don't need
Team
5 dudes
USA.
scoring 20 points. We
This
don't need
is
that. We
Team
need.
USA.
It has to mesh. We don't need 5 dudes scoring
Gordon
30
Bombay.
points.
Why not? But
Versus
but that's what I'm saying.
Team USA.
92
Gordon
92
Bombay.
did it.
Yeah.
96 did
If
it.
you look at the numbers, all of them wasn't killing though. All of them didn't have 15, 20,
because
25.
what I'm saying is they sacrifice.
Yes.
It's like the coaching staff is trying to sacrifice themselves. Like
I get
we're
it, but-
gonna.
But you know Drew gonna sacrifice. You know he don't
but
care.
what I'm saying is, Shaquille O'Neal came off the bench.
Off the
sacrificed.
bench, bro.
I get that.
Hakeem came off the bench.
I get all
They
that.
sacrificed,
I get
right?
that, I get that.
I got all NBA Hall of Famers sacrificing for the betterment of the country.
I do.
Why
I
are
get
we
that.
trying to pretend superstars don't sacrifice their game?
Because
for
we
each
haven't
other?
proven that. The last time
Yeah, we
we did
did.
that in 2004 and the year before that, we lost.
2004.
I mean, the team.
No,
with Allen
2004.
Iverson, I mean, the team that when you was talking about you
Trash.
sitting on the team,
Trash.
we didn't win.
Because
They didn't pick this.
Did you see what they had off the bench?
They didn't pick the best players on
Did
the
you?
team.
Look.
That's his point.
Think about it. LeBron didn't play. They wasn't playing LeBron.
Dwayne Wade.
They wasn't playing D Wade. They
Hello.
wasn't playing Melo.
Hello.
Now that's 3 spots.
Allen
to start.
Iverson, Tim Duncan, and them cats wasn't the best players in the world then. They weren't some of the
Three.
best
It
players
was
in the world.
Mulberry. It was Iverson. They
Them
picked
cats
Shane
was killers in
Battier.
the
They had
What are you talking
Okafor. They motherfucker had Okafor, Tayshaun, Richard Jefferson.
Bro,
Come on,
bro.
dog.
It wasn't the best players.
Come on,
For real.
man.
That's not this.
That wasn't
though.
even the best
That's
players
not-
on date.
That's not this though.
Facts.
You can't. That's not this though.
No, I'm just saying it's not.
That's not this.
But we got players on here, the 4th best player on their team.
Yes, bro.
We're not gonna do Drew Holiday like that, bro.
I mean,
We're not gonna do him like
no
that,
matter if we can do it, is it true or not?
You
We're
got
not
Brunson,
gonna do Drew
instead of
Hey,
Drew,
hey.
instead of Halliburton.
He fit
you got
better on the team than Brunson, bro.
Fox, Kyrie, and Dame.
He
You can
fit
put
better.
in front of them niggas.
Only one he don't fit better is Kai.
What you mean?
He fit better on Team
Fox,
USA.
Brunson, Dame, and Kyrie over Drew Holiday and Tyrese Halliburton, bro? Are you serious?
Yo, all I want to know is, can
God.
this team beat the best Euros if the Euros put a team together? Are you rolling with this team? Like, can this
Like
team
all
beat?
the
Why
best
are we doing
from
this
around the
again,
world.
man?
Because no, I mean, no, because you finally got your team. I mean, because you finally got your team now.
Finally got
so
the
now
full
we see
roster.
what your shit look like. And if we putting all the best Euros together that's in the NBA, they smack.
Why are we putting the best Euros when we don't even have the best Americans?
I mean, this is y'all team. This is what y'all picked.
But it's not.
We know your
but
team.
you did.
The USA,
we know
the
your
USA
team will be
community,
different. You're not American.
the government.
But you
Brandon,
just,
what's your
but
passport
what I'm
say?
saying is you just said the best, which means this is not actually the best. So when the Euro puts the team together, they're going to fit it for the team. So when he has 12 players and he got 7 centers, the Euro team is not putting 7 centers on their team because they can't play. So we don't know. It's fantasy now. Yeah. Because they're not going to put Wemby, Rudy, and they're going to put fucking 7 big men out there to try to fucking perform.
We would change it. You don't
know what you're gonna do.
I
think
because
they
that
could
was
beat
a
the world.
hypothetical lineup.
I mean,
right now we would say now the world team compared to your team.
So that means 3 guards.
The world team can't beat that team.
Because now we know who's not on your team.
with
Right?
Lucas,
No, what I'm saying is, so now you have to have.
It's
So
a
now if we say, no, this is how you want to do it. You have
You're
3 point guards, 2 shooting guards, 3 small forwards, 3 power forwards, 2 centers.
okay.
That's how you have to roll out. You have to roll out your team how it looks.
It would be Shea,
All right, not
Luka, Siakam.
Siakam's not a fucking guard.
He's a small
He's
forward.
a small
You
forward.
just said three guards.
Man, look, off of GP,
2 3-point guards.
any team with LeBron
Three-point
James and
guard.
KD on the team together is
got-
not losing, bruh.
All right, I don't know.
With complementary pieces, they're not losing. They're not losing, bruh.
That front.
You're trying to
So then
create.
your guards would be Steph, who?
And Steph Holly.
Anthony Edwards?
No, he's a shooting
No,
guard.
Steph- no,
point guard.
you
Name
said
your
three guards,
Name
right?
your 3-point guards.
No,
Let's go like this.
no, you name
Go.
yours.
Name your. It's up there.
Who are the
It's-
3-point? Who are the 3 guards?
It's Curry, Holiday, and
No.
Curry,
starting.
Curry, Holiday, and Halliburton. Now name your 3-point guards.
That's what I'm saying.
Name your 3-point guards.
3 starting guards.
Name your 3-point guards. Go. You got Curry, Drew, and Halliburton.
We got Murray, Shea, and Luka.
Murray, Shea, and Luka. Okay. Now your shooting guard, Devin Booker, and Anthony Edwards.
We got RJ Barrett, Mathurin.
Okay, so so those are so you got.
Hold on.
I ain't looked at. I'm not.
That's what I said.
I'm not
Wait.
looking at the
That's what I
list.
say, man. We
So
gotta go
I'm
look
just
at the
coming
list,
off-
bro.
Mathurin who comes off the bench. Okay, so your small forwards, we have Kevin. We have Kevin. Kevin Durant.
No. We
LeBron James.
we could be soft at the
We
shooting
have
guard
Kevin-
position. That's cool.
We have Kevin Durant, LeBron James,
Tatum.
and Jason Tatum and Kawhi Leonard. So you got 4 small forwards.
And let me go to the list.
So Giannis is in there.
It don't matter who you put in there, bruh. Did you just hear who the name?
Who you say your small forwards was?
LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard,
Kevin Durant,
and
Jason Tatum.
So we have Siakam. Marketed.
Marketing. He's a small forward, not a power forward.
It don't matter what he is, Gil. At
He's
this
a small
point, did you hear?
forward.
You just
Giannis?
named. You have a monster team up there.
No, Giannis is not a small forward, dog.
Don't matter who he named, Gil.
I know.
Did you hear who you just
we
named?
Yeah, I know
You
who
just
he
named the world's best small forwards in
Yeah,
order.
because you're going off namesake.
No, I'm going off a play. We saw what KD looked like in the Olympics. We saw what LeBron looked like in the
averaging
Olympics.
the same amount as the niggas you're
In the
saying don't mean
Olympics,
nothing.
bro. We talking
I
about the
don't give a fuck
Olympics.
either.
We see what LeBron
You
did in
just
the Olympics.
said that niggas is not averaging a whole bunch of points and shit, nigga.
hold on.
You just said
We
that.
see what LeBron
You
do in the
just
Olympics.
said that niggas is not averaging a bunch of points.
We see what Kevin Durant look like.
But it don't
All
matter.
that hype. Oh, because look at who
It don't
we got.
matter because you can't.
We see what they look like.
Niggas is not going. Just
They
like you
prove
said,
it in the
don't matter.
Olympics.
You would
Hold
rather
on.
have Tyrese Halliburton over Dame and all these other niggas. So all that shit you talking don't mean shit.
And then
So these two niggas, Siakam and Marketing.
Market is a power forward, so try again.
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
He's a small forward.
Power forward.
He's a small forward.
He's a power forward.
Forwards.
Power forward.
He can play forward.
Power forward.
LeBron James
So
plays
go-
power forward.
And the small forward.
But he plays
So
power
go
forward.
for your small
Doesn't
forward.
he play small
If you're
forward
not
or
going to
power
go by the rules, then let's just go to the next
I ain't
topic.
talking about no fucking rules.
Small
If you nigga
forward.
play power
Next topic.
forward.
Next topic. Then we just named
make
your
up,
power.
nigga.
So small forward.
Don't make it up for you.
No,
Do
we making
put
it up
Greek-
for that.
That's how they make it.
This is how they
That's
make
how
the
they make
team.
it.
Put the Greek as the 3.
You can't. He's a power forward.
small forward
Name your
today.
small forward.
He's a small forward.
No, we're not going to
Okay.
play fantasy.
I'm trying to know what Euro team gonna be.
but that's what I'm
We
saying.
told
So,
our niggas,
name-
hey, look, Greek, you need you to play you at the 3.
That's the thing,
I
you-
like how y'all take every international player and make them Euro.
No, that's
As if Canada is
no, that's
the Euro.
fine. But that's why I'll allow him to do that because I know there's the shooting guards and the small forwards. They don't even exist.
Nowhere else.
They don't exist. That's why he keeps trying to use power forwards and small forwards. No, use your small forwards. Go and
Forward.
bog it in and fall for raw
Forward is a forward.
No, small forward. They did it for a reason. Our power forwards are
Okay, we'll use that then. Because you reminded me of the
so
guys.
small
You reminded
forward.
me of those guys.
Yeah.
Bogdanovich.
Let's do it quick.
use your
We'll take the
Bogdanoviches
We'll
in
take the
there. He don't know his team because he has 7
We'll
centers.
take the Bogdanovich.
He has 7 centers.
Siakam, Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich. Now let's get to the 4s and the 5s.
No, you need one more small forward.
Bogdanovich, and fucking Siakam.
Okay, now power forwards. Greek.
You know who they are.
Greek and who?
You know who they are.
Greek and who?
You know who they are.
I know one. Who's
You
the
know
other
all
one?
of them.
Who's the other
know
power
all
forward?
of them.
Mark it in. You only get one more.
Giannis.
Porzingis.
So
Anthony Davis.
Okay, so Porzingis. All right, now in the center position, you got 2.
Who?
I don't know.
Who's gonna be your 2?
Why did you just say we got 2?
You-
We got
that's it. That's 2 more
we got
spots.
Joker, Wemby, and
That's it.
And
You only got 2 more.
So with Joker and Wemby.
Okay, there we go.
Cool. Again,
Amazing.
They getting ran out the gym.
Ran out the gym.
How they getting ran out the gym when they run the fucking league?
Hey.
Nigga.
Who runs the league?
Y'all niggas be talking about.
Why you
Like y'all
saying
don't
the
watch
league?
basketball. These niggas run the league and y'all talking about they gonna get ran out of the league because these niggas on the same team.
Dog,
They
get
can't even play with niggas on their own team.
Get off Instagram, dog.
I'm about to say,
get off
They can't even
Instagram,
play with
man.
niggas on
Get
their
off
own team.
Instagram, dog.
What the fuck is going on?
They running the
All
league.
of a sudden, they on the same team. They supposed to be some superhuman team.
They
You
run-
niggas just don't even.
Did the
play
USA
in
win the
league.
last Olympics or not?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I
They
want to
run
know.
the league.
Did they win the one before that or
Yes.
not? Oh, so what the fuck? What
They
are we-
run.
what are we
Hey, the
talking about,
Euros
bro?
run. It's the
They didn't
Instagram.
go against the world, nigga.
It's the-
That's what we talking about.
We don't- that
they
can't be
didn't go
proven.
against a team
That can't be
full of
proven.
Euros.
That can't
they
be
was
proven.
going against Germany.
They can't
and
be proven.
Slovenia
What you're arguing
and
about can't be
Spain.
proven.
We're talking about all them niggas.
You
on
can't
one
prove
team.
that. So let it
We
go.
know that.
But we
know
can
that.
prove
But
this.
I'm telling y'all full of shit to think that them niggas can't compete.
We don't know. We don't know
didn't say they
that.
can't
That's
compete.
hypothetical.
You're
We never
That's
said they
hypothetical.
can't
Niggas
compete.
is killing the
That's
niggas right now.
I like that.
They killing them
now
right
stay
now.
right there. They're killing them.
killing them.
Hold on, I got this one. They
killing them.
They killing. Hey, they killing them.
Killing them.
They killing them. There's 20. There's 24 All Stars.
Right. How many?
4 of them was Euros.
That's it. That's it.
So you can't say you're killing if there's 4, nigga.
All stars.
4.
I'm my all stars.
4.
But what?
So if you
Hey,
say you're killing,
white boys out there
4.
doing this.
4. Nigga.
What is Embiid doing?
Don't turn it into a
What
joke.
white boys
Yeah,
out
right,
there?
right, right,
Don't
right.
turn it into a joke.
Hey,
What is Embiid doing?
nigga, come
What
on
is
here,
Ant doing?
nigga.
Hold on. Turn it into your joke. You said the Euros
Next
is.
nigga up.
I like it.
Next.
You said the Euros as a group is killing. There's only 4 that was top 24 in the NBA. Who's killing?
Fuck out of here.
No, go.
Fuck out of here, nigga.
24.
Fuck this.
24,
about,
right?
nigga.
Top 24, 4 made it, but you're saying the Euros is
Don't give
killing.
a fuck about no all NBA.
Of course. I know you
I'm
don't.
talking about who run the league.
It's called IG
Them
narrative.
niggas.
You an IG dude.
Them niggas.
IG. You
We
like
don't speak English. We need translators.
4.
This nigga can't understand my language. I need to translate.
Give me
for him.
fact. Give me your facts.
Hey,
I
Whitney.
don't.
Hey,
No,
Whitney.
this is what I be
We
talking.
need to
Give me
translate
your
for him.
fucking facts,
Oui,
though.
oui.
You don't have no facts.
Oui.
4.
Bon appetit.
4.
Bon appetit. We about to eat these niggas. Oui. Is
Yeah.
they good?
4.
No kidding.
4.
No eating wee-wee. No eating wee-wee.
IG. He's an IG thought.
Hear me?
He go on IG, take it motherfucking script.
No eating wee-wee.
Motherfucker,
No eating wee-wee.
IG thought.
All right, let's keep it moving. Earlier
Motherfucker, feelings.
Hey, yo.
this,
We doing.
no eating wee-wee.
We do
No
facts
eating
over
wee-wee.
feelings.
No wee-wee.
How y'all turn this into that shit? Y'all niggas need to go to strip club.
Y'all know when he lose, when he start joking around, because he got no facts.
Right. What's next, man?
So earlier this week at our first ever live show at the El Rey in Hollywood, the Gills Arena crew named their pick for MVP this season, giving that honor to SGA. We'll see if it happens. But now let's see who our crew felt deserved all NBA honors. So we asked each of you guys to give us your first, second, third teams. Let's start with the first team of everybody on this crew. So Gil, you had Luka, SGA, Ant, Tatum, Jokic. Brandon, you had Ant, SGA, Giannis, Jalen Brunson, and Jokic. That was a singular whoop whoop for our New York Knicks fan here in the arena. Rashad, you had SGA, Jokic, Giannis, Ant, Tatum. And Norris, you had SGA, Ant, Giannis, Jokic, and Luka. So, Gil, we'll start with you. Just need to know. I'm looking at your list. I'm noticing a certain Greek gentleman didn't make it. Why do you feel like Giannis wasn't deserving of first-team All-NBA honors?
Because the last, 40 games of the season, he probably has the worst record out of anybody that would be on the top first, second, or third team.
You're talking team record, Bucks record.
Yes. So, 17, and damn 21 at the end of the season is, I personally couldn't put him in.
But he's also just first player to average 30
Lay it
points
out for him. 60%.
while shooting 60% from the field.
Go ahead, lay it out.
So I'm
Lay it
just-
out for him. Lay it out. Fact.
No, that's
Lay it
a
out
fact.
for him.
No, all of that's fact. My stat was
This is your
he has the worst. He has the worst out of anybody we can name up here that's on first, second, or third team. his record was 17 and damn 20 in the last 37 games. So that's why I put him in second. On not in the first. That's it. Everybody else has been winning on mine. That's it.
And we're gonna ask the chat to who they think team is the most accurate, and we're gonna come back. We'll come back at the end of once the awards are actually announced officially from the Square Media. Compare and contrast.
I'm gonna leave him alone.
Rashad, I see you over there with you and Norris.
I'm gonna leave him alone. I done riled him up too much already.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So Brandon, looking at your list, Jalen Brunson makes first team.
Yeah.
Ant makes first team.
Yep.
Why didn't Luka or Tatum make it on your first team? Just
Luka or Tatum. Where Luka, their team is like in the fifth, like 5. Boston, I mean, they're always there. So I mean, you know, they done it last year, so it's nothing new. I think Brunson, just off the fact that, you know, we were clowning him about not being the number 1 option and the things that he couldn't do to get over the hump. I think those last games, last 10, 12, whatever games, he really shown that, you know, getting a second spot is big for them. So I think just the winning, and everybody in my list is top 3, and their teams are top 3. For sure. So they're either 1, 2, or 3. So.
And then Rashad, quickly, we see your list. It does not include Luka. Do you think it's because what you think he says to black players after he hit the jumper, and does that have any bearing on you not putting him on the first team?
Nah, it was a defensive thing for me. Because, I mean, the whole team thing is kind of weird because I felt like first All-NBA is an individual thing, right? Like, it's excluding your team success. Otherwise, other players would be included because of team success. So I didn't really take that into account, and I feel like Luka, although he's very, very talented, the guys that I got in there, they play both sides of the ball all year long, through and through.
And then Norris, looking at your squad, no Tatum.
Yeah.
Is that a Miami-Boston thing, or? Beef is eternal. I mean, I saw UD say he not rolling with Bill Russell jersey being.
Hey, listen, it's tough to, you know. I was almost had the same list Shai had, you know, with Tatum playing both sides of the ball and everything like that. But with Luka, what changed my mind was the last 2 months of the season, Dallas defense turned up. And then Luka, you know, he's leading the league in 2 categories. He's leading the league in overall scoring and field goals made, I believe, and he's top in in some other categories, like top 5 in other categories. It's like that was too much for me to just leave him off the first team, because I was gonna leave him off for the defensive side, but seeing what they were able to do defensively the last month and a half of the season, and then his offensive, you know, prowess, I had to put him on there. And then obviously, you know, Giannis had a historical season, under the radar historical season. Jokic treats everybody like a baby. He babies everybody. And then Ant-Man and SGA, all year long, they was dominant and their team was dominant.
Yeah, I mean, most of the couch agrees that SGA, in your guys' mind, deserves the MVP. So we asked the chat who has the best All-NBA first team of the crew. 55% sided with our namesake, Gilbert Arenas. 19% agree with you, Norris. 16% agree with you, Rashad. 10% agree with you, Brandon.
Damn.
We will calculate who got the most picks right at the end of the season once the Square Media makes their award announcement.
That's the Brunson.
That's that Brunson pick.
But man, nigga winning. Top 2. They top 2 in it.
I'm not mad at it. I mean,
Shit. What the hell wrong with the chat?
So now let's move on to second team.
10%.
Let's see what y'all second teams look like. Gil, you had Giannis, Brunson, Kawhi, AD, Durant. Brandon, Luka, Tatum, KD, AD, Tyrese Halliburton, Rashad, Luka, Brunson, LeBron, AD, KD. Nice to see you give LeBron some love.
He's the greatest, man.
Oh, I know he was your goat.
Yeah, that troll is.
I know he was your goat.
That's right.
Y'all relax.
In Norris, you had Tatum, Brunson, LeBron, KD, and Paolo. Banchero making your second team. Paolo, second team.
Gave some love to the young fella. We saw what Orlando looked like last year, right? And we saw what their team looked like this year. Large part of that is because of that young fella right there.
And Gil, I'm looking at your squad. AD over LeBron, you feel like AD has had a better season individually than LeBron had with the Lakers this season?
Yeah. I mean, being healthy, both sides of the floor. What do you average, 24, 25 this year?
Yep.
24 to the 5, 12 rebounds, right? And then his defensive side, I felt that he deserved second team.
For sure.
Right? That's his stats, right?
Hold on, I'm pulling it up. Your Wi-Fi is janky. 25, 13, 4 assists,
25
and 2.3 blocks.
Yeah, so yeah, that's second team for me.
For sure. Brandon, looking at your squad, Tyrese Halliburton gets the nod on the second team.
Yeah, I mean, I was just more focused on the first team. You know, after the second, third, it's kind of like you just filling in niggas' names.
Just move around.
Yo, man, this nigga
so
was
much
cool.
like the square meter,
Yeah,
just
like this
move
nigga
around.
cool this year. It's like, you know, you want to be first, so it's just kind of like, all right, like let me put them up in there. My third team, it's just, you know,
It's
good luck.
nasty.
You know, but no, I mean,
You're not supposed to say that out loud.
but AD for sure, Halliburton for sure, and then Luka Tatum, yeah, you know, so.
For sure. Rashad, looking at your squad.
Fire. Fire. Fucking fire.
You know, it's not bad.
Hey, if you think
not
about
bad.
like Luka falling to second team just for namesake and just for the fact of defense, like I'll be probably the only person to slip him to the second team because of that. Everybody else will keep him up top because he had an amazing year. But I bring him down there just to say, all right, if this is the second team, Brunson played well enough to lead the fucking New York Knicks from 10-2, and then LeBron's been having a fucking MVP year. AD's been having the MVP year. KD's averaging 28 a game for the fucking Phoenix Suns with two other fucking superstars on the team. Like, how do you that's the type of measurement that I'm looking at. Like I said, the team success is in one thing when you talk about Brunson, but then his individual performances alone and how he's carried that team without Randall, without Robinson, without OG, without a lot of pieces, like that's just commendable. That you got to give him some kind of credit. So I think it's only right. That second team is fire.
And again, we will take a look at the first, second, third teams, see how many players everybody got right. Loser will have a punishment. We will decide that at a later date.
Yeah, Norris's team is
Drop and give me 50.
That's just nasty, bro.
What? My team is elite. All I did was left off AD.
Yeah, I know.
That's all I did. I just gave young
That's a
fella.
big leap
I just
off.
gave
Young fella some love.
Because
Yeah, ask the
Orlando
chat.
was trash last year.
Who had the best All-NBA second team? Gilbert Arenas, 40% of the vote. Rashad, 25%. Norris, 20%. Brandon, 16%. I think if you would have just rolled with it and not told the chat.
I still look good. I
I'd've
mean,
been-
they lowballing me. Now I'm getting lowballed from their vote.
Chat is turned.
Well, the fact that they gave it to Gil and he put Kawhi on there is wild.
It's
as
crazy.
fuck.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Let you know it's his chat.
Yeah, I was saying, he rigging this
That's
shit.
star
This
power.
motherfucker
That's
rigging
your
this
star
shit.
power right
Hell
there.
yeah.
Yeah, he rigging this shit. He over here typing every time y'all talk.
Kawhi, you at 60%, they said?
Kawhi was his team is what, fourth? His team is fourth in the NBA right now. He's averaging about 25 right now.
Let me give it to you.
Maybe 22. And he only played maybe like
Right.
24.
Man,
He's
Gil,
averaging
24-6, 4 assists in 68 games.
68 games,
That's
barely.
solid number.
Playing 34 minutes a game. Also 1.6 steals.
I mean, but at the end of the day, it's called points. So even if he's wrong and I get the other 4 people right, that would be 4 points.
You
get
put LeBron in for your, if you put LeBron
If you get fucked up with Luka making first team, and if Luka makes first team, right, you lose points there. If
I drop to Tatum though, Tatum comes down.
Kawhi also shot 53% from the
What?
field, 42% from 3, 89% from the free throw line.
Almost 50, 49.
So T,
almost.
who? Kawhi.
I know.
Yeah, okay. I'm just, for the viewers out here who may not be aware. Now let's move on to third team All-NBA.
This is going to be crazy right here.
Look good, you have Paolo Banchero, Sabonis, Booker, LeBron. All of this says Jalen. Jalen Brown. Brandon, Steph, Sabonis, De'Aaron Fox, D-Book, and Kawhi. Rashad, you got Steph, Booker, Fox, Banchero, Sabonis, Norris, Kawhi, Sabonis, Zion, Steph, AD. Zion, third team.
Zion turned it up the last
Okay,
half
you're-
of the
you
season.
man.
He
Gil
turned it
didn't
up.
put Steph on there?
And we talk about winning.
yeah, Steph is on there.
Gil didn't put Steph on there.
So 3 of you gentlemen had Steph Curry,
Jalen.
Wardell on his official ID. Yeah, you did not include Steph Curry on your third team. Was that team performance based?
Yeah.
Warriors as the 10th seed in the
Well,
West.
I mean,
That's just the-
if you look at the third team, Obviously, shit's gonna be crunchy, right? So, Ben Chero, obviously his team's in 5th, right? He's averaging about 22, yeah. Sabonis, the fact that they have a chance for the playing game, but the fact that he's averaging 20-something, 12, and 8 assists.
He lead the league in triple dubs.
And so I don't see how they leave him off of there. Booger, right? He's made
Devin Booker.
Devin Booker. I said Booker. You thought I said Booger?
Booger.
No,
Yeah, I thought you said Booger.
Oh, no.
Damn.
Right. Everybody looked at. Everybody was
That's the one
like,
got out of New York, Steve. That Booger. You know Booger from New York?
With Jesus Shuttleworth.
Right, so Booker, then you got LeBron, and then, I'm just thinking how, voters are gonna think. Jaylen Brown team is fucking
no way.
first team the whole year round, so I don't see how they don't reward the second best player with third team, so that's why I put him on there.
Okay. So we waiting to tabulate the chat's votes. Chat's being a little lazy,
Hey, come on, chat.
getting their votes in.
Tighten up,
Very
Chaz,
pro
go.
Gil chat, understandably. But looking at the initial results, Gil currently in the lead with the third team, 42%. Rashad, second place, 24%. Chat is embracing you. It's nice to see. It's nice to see.
I get to second. They used to have me in last.
No, but they would just vote your shit down without even looking back in the day. Now they're embracing you. Brandon, you third with 19%. Norris, 15%. But with the Kawhi Saban, I don't know if the Zion did it, but I feel like Zion. Yeah, he did his thing. He did his thug thizzle. Again, we will tabulate who got the most picks right, and the loser will have to do something. Go, let you decide. This is your arena presented by Underdog Fantasy.
No, we want bonuses.
Oh, you get more bread?
That's what, right? We will.
Okay.
If we get for what? If we get it right?
We all get a bonus. This one get higher than the other.
No, we got
Bigger
it
bonus,
should be like
little
5K
bonus,
bonus.
little bonus.
I mean the chat. Shit. The chat should be able to vote too.
Yeah.
Look. Of course, Gil won that, right?
Jersey League gonna go to
Yeah.
Y'all did a good job today. Y'all did a
It's
good
Gil's arena, huh?
did a
Right.
good
You put,
job.
I'm just saying, you put your cash app or whatever's in, and then whoever side you pick, if that person wins, y'all win. I mean, if 16% voted for you and you won, the 16% get that bread.
They did airdrop $1 million and allow people to, team up with creators. Gil, you had NC State, so there was really no hope of you winning that. But let's see if we can get it back now. In the meantime, in between time, do yourself a favor, download the Underdog Fantasy app, use promo code GIL, and they will match your first deposit up to $100. So now let's move on to Mostly Fans, presented by our friends at Underdog Fantasy.
Yeah, we didn't do hibachi today.
Dang, what's crazy? You know what's so funny?
None
None of
of
us.
us-
Nobody had.
cooking?
Nobody had like Murray.
That ain't crazy. He missed. Yeah, he never made the All NBA team anyway.
Or Dame though.
No.
Now Dame's gonna get penalized like Giannis is gonna get penalized.
No Dame Lillard on any
Giannis ain't getting penalized. He's gonna be first team All NBA watch. Guaranteed first team All NBA.
steps to success.
And gonna get penalized.
He's the only team.
People
He would be the only
first
person in first team that didn't even have 50 games. Didn't win 50.
It's all right. That historic.
Remember, he didn't win
season we
50
talked
in the East.
about. Yeah.
So first question from Underdog user Young Tex 713. Do NBA players know where all the cameras are located in the arenas, and do they know when they're on camera? Did you guys know what that red light meant?
Do you know when you're on camera? Hell yeah. Sometimes, yeah.
I mean, you know,
Of course, like if I'm cooking,
where they
I know that camera on me.
Talk that talk. Talk that talk, B.
All that, you going crazy. What? You know when that camera on you, for sure. You know when to look up, you know when to all that, yeah.
I don't know where they all are, but you know that they're everywhere.
Yeah. Baseline,
Right.
yeah, but you know the baseline cam,
Yeah.
I'm saying, you know the sideline guy, like
The sideline guy here usually just be like this in your face, and you'll be sitting there with the red light, and they'll talk about you.
Right.
You know, like, you gotta be like cool, acting like, you know, you ain't doing nothing.
you knew where all the cameers were. I'm asking you, sir.
No, nobody knows where all the fucking cameras is, man.
The important
we
ones,
gotta
at
treat.
least?
We gotta treat like a casino, man. they watching everything, okay?
They watching.
Hey, did I know when it was on me? Yeah, when I had the ball. Obviously, it's fucking basketball. I'm pretty sure if I have the ball getting ready to score, they're not panning over to the motherfucker sitting in the corner that's not gonna get the ball. That's a dumbass question.
Hey, Rashad, the camera went on
you're
him
right.
that early.
I didn't put
He
the
had to wait.
I got the ball.
The camera went on him early.
I got the.
See, I walked in the league, the camera, they knew.
They knew.
Hey, let's put it this.
They knew?
Hey, have they ever missed? Has the NBA ever missed a game winner?
No.
Because whoever got the ball, goddamn it, that's where all the cameras are.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Yeah, they wasn't on me.
That's
I was
a
on the
fact.
bench.
But did you know?
They got more cameras now, though. I think like they got cameras in the locker room now. Like
They
we have all
watching
that.
they watching the bench
Yeah,
too
I
though.
was looking.
You over
I
there?
was looking in the stands. They never caught me looking for my
Do some
work.
crazy
I'm like,
stuff in the bench.
Now they getting that
they
shit.
get you.
They get niggas hit niggas in the balls. Boom, got it.
Yup, they got the camera in the floor, looking up there like all
looking
that.
up at the camera and shit, nigga.
So you never got caught by a camera dealing with work in the
No
crowd.
attention. That's on the side.
But timeouts and stuff like that, did you know that camera when the red light was on? That means they were.
I
on.
walk around the camera.
Okay,
to get
good
around.
move.
Hey, bro, listen. I was with the direct TV, so I guess when you're doing from cable TV, it's different angle, right? So sideline is how they should. They got the 2K version, right? I don't know if Bron know they on 2K vision. Boy, we can see it going up here, brother. It's right here. Right here, it looks like the barber done messed up a couple times up here. Right? He ain't blending the one in up here.
It's an unfortunate camera.
I don't know who's on Pelicans. I don't know who the white dude was on the Pelicans, but I know he looks like his father. Right? He gone right here. Then he has a patch of land right here. Then gone in the back. I'm like, just go ball, my goddamn. Just listen. You're gonna resemble KKK, but for the betterment of your hairline, brother, just let it go. Just go skinhead, brother.
Damn.
Oh man, listen, he had this. He had two islands going on. Like we looking down on it. I'm like, ooh, this is horrible.
That man be in a mirror.
No, yeah, it's horrible, dog. Like it's the sky fishing too. I'm like, oh, that sucks so bad, dog.
Damn, Brian, you gotta get that shit.
Oh yeah, bro. As soon as I see it, I was like, oh man, he wasn't Jewish.
They caught.
He had the top
That's
on.
not a thing, yo.
He had the top.
He had
Not a thing that.
He looked like he been wearing it. It just
And he probably took it off.
You know, like in grass, when you leave something in grass for too long, it just kills that area. He's wearing the whatever that's called, the yarmulke, whatever he's wearing, right? It done did it that
Like
spot.
when your furniture on the carpet for like 2 years and then you finally moved the fucking furniture. You're like, this shit clean, ain't it?
It's clean in the mouth.
Ain't nothing been over here.
He clean up top.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, these are grown men on the TV show. Let's keep this moving.
It's just imagine when these niggas start coming for us, man. We got real jokes for you, dude. You better
sure.
leave me alone.
Tighten up.
Better leave me
I'm
alone.
gonna put a hat. Hey, look, I can put a hat on. Hey, put a hat on in the game.
I can shave my shit off, nigga.
That's
I
why
shave
some
my
of us
shit-
wear
shave
hats.
My
We-
shit all
we
the
know
way
better.
clean, nigga. I'm sweating this shit, but look, my big cap on for a reason, nigga. Cut my shit off, nigga. Put my cap on. Talk about me.
Move on to our next question. Email question from underdog user D. Colbert. What's an album you can listen to with no skips?
He's 99. Bone Thugs, he's 99.
The good old days. Good. Take it back on them.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
It was a better time.
Now that's a cold album.
Drake.
I'm going with this recent Drake. I was listening to it all the way up here today.
All the way through, no skips.
Yeah, no skips. That shit fire.
But that nothing was the same.
I said, J. Cole. My bad. My bad.
Okay. New J. Cole.
I said,
You said Drake.
My bad.
New J. Cole?
Delete later. That's the name of it. Yeah, that shit fire. Best shit Drake. J. Cole did. I keep saying.
Even without 7-minute drill,
Yeah.
since been removed.
I ain't even get down to that. I think I got right before that, but just everything, body of work.
J. Cole.
Drake, nothing was the same. No
Okay.
skips.
That's fire too.
For me, I'm gonna go Lauryn Hill, Miseducated.
Fire.
Hey.
Yeah.
Fire.
That album.
Still bangs.
Whenever, just
Yeah,
drop.
that does, man.
Yeah,
a
just
banger
let that
right
play.
Shout out Lauryn Hill.
Yeah.
Facts.
Dog Pound. You remember Dog Pound back in the day?
Yeah, for me.
Yeah, Dog Pound was the shit too.
All eyes on me, man.
I mean, shit, Thriller,
Come on now. Come on now. Any Michael Jackson album. Come on.
That DMX shit. That first DMX album.
First
too.
DMX.
Dark as hell's hot, nigga. Crazy.
Shit, chocolate fat.
This nigga said chocolate.
He said chocolate factory.
Hey, he tried to say it low. Hey, he even threw it in. He was like, white chocolate factory. The white chocolate factory. What is that? That was R. Kelly before?
Right.
That's the clean version of R. Kelly? The nigga said white chocolate factory.
That's the Kids Pop version?
The Kids Pop. The one they put on Kids Pop.
The little white boy that be
The one we wish.
Hey, some of that be banging.
Hey, you know what was a good album? That Chris Brown double album. What was that? The Moon?
Heartbreaking the Moon.
Heartbreaking Moon, right? Mm-hmm. He had some shit on that one.
Heartbreak on the Full Moon?
Yeah, Heartbreak on the Full Moon. Yeah, he had
24 tracks or so.
Yeah, he had 24. Yeah, that was. I was like, yeah, that's
All right.
nice. Yeah,
That's too many. That's too many tracks.
Too many?
I guess.
For real?
Too many tracks.
All of them shits was fire though.
All right, well, let's keep this thing moving. As you guys know, I make janky beats for the show, so I have no musical taste whatsoever. Next question from underdog user Za139. Do you like Klay with the Knicks, Clippers, Lakers, or Bucks? Klay with the Knicks, Clippers, Lakers, or Bucks?
Klay with the Clippers.
For next year.
I think that would be my general assumption of what they were.
Playing in the Garden would be tough. Like, I like him in the Garden.
Ooh, it's tough.
To me, it depends on if you're trying to go for is he trying to go for a championship?
I mean, I don't even think just getting on a good team.
Just getting on a good team.
Yeah, just be Scottie Pippen when he went to Portland.
I think play with the Lakers would be nice.
I say Knicks.
I say the Knicks. I think him just letting that bitch fly.
DiVincenzo on one side. DiVincenzo, he throwing it to DiVincenzo.
That sound good until that motherfucker started booing and his mental get fucked up. I'm trying.
Yeah, nah.
He gonna get
Remember, think about this. He went 0-10 yesterday, not a boo in sight. Right? Even though they was on the road.
Thank you. We had to point that out. They were in Sacramento.
But Golden State fans is there.
Facts.
Right? You go 0-3 in the Garden, goddammit, you getting booed out of that bitch. So I don't.
But for the Lakers, how many free agents has come to the Lakers and actually panned out to do
it's hard, as you know, that you get to those bright lights in that LA media.
Last 10 years, just really think about it. What player came in
as a free agent?
As a free agent and played well? He did play well, but not well enough to re-sign.
He was a free agent when he came here?
They got a bigger bag.
Because he came from Charlotte.
Okay, so Malik Monk.
I think he would play well just from the simple fact LeBron and AD command so much attention. He gonna get some uncontested shots for a shooter.
Spencer Dinwiddie there, he getting uncontested shots. He ain't hitting none of them shit.
Spencer is not Klay Thompson. We are not about to sit up here and act like that. That's not a conversation we're gonna have comparing those two shooting abilities.
Well, Klay just went 0-10.
It happens. It happens. It happens. Hey,
it happened all year long.
His worst shooting.
I say the way LeBron plays and those guys like those guys actually get those corner shots.
Yes, they get wide open.
I mean, you talking about like, no, don't take 10 threes. Who are you? I'll say Klay because he'll be getting those wide open. I'll say Lakers as long as he's scoring.
Lakers be cool. Ain't from
LA. I mean, sitting in the corner and shit.
Coming back
from
to
LA
LA
too. Come home.
Right.
But this ain't his home, dog.
No, I'm just saying.
You know what I mean? Think about it. You've been gone for how long? 14 years?
Mm-hmm.
It's hard. It's more vacation.
Home is always home.
Bruh.
So y'all don't see him in Milwaukee?
No, I don't.
It could work, but I don't. I think it's better.
Not the way Dame making that motherfucker
seem.
Right, fact.
They ain't no. Hey, he got a boat. I don't know what kind of water they got over there.
They got a lake.
They got a lake.
They got a lake, but when that cold comes, it's a wrap though.
Yeah. It don't warm up.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
I mean, San Francisco cold in the motherfucker too.
No, it's
that breeze come over that water. You be like, ooh, shit, that breeze.
You ain't never been to Milwaukee before, have you?
Huh?
You ain't never really lived in that area of Milwaukee. It's not even comparable.
No, all he did was stay in the hotels, as he said when they played us.
Yeah.
He didn't go out.
I didn't even know they had a city. No, I'm sorry, I didn't know Milwaukee was a city. I just thought it was a hotel. We just land.
You thought Milwaukee was a hotel?
Like we just land, go right in. get out. More like hey, you know, like it was like a gas stop. Like we just coming here to fill up for the night, y'all. One of those city black people just ran through. Like, oh shit, get out of the car, fill up $5. Go to the next city, get the real fill up. All
right.
$5 on pump 5.
All right. Okay. All right.
Like black
The hotel was called Milwaukee.
black people in the South.
Okay.
We ain't stopping here to enjoy.
All right, y'all hear this 414? Y'all hear this?
But listen, I get to talk shit. Listen, after tonight, Milwaukee's the best city on earth. Already got a Giannis jersey, unfortunately.
Damn.
Yeah.
Good. What's unfortunate about having a jersey of the greatest Greek basketball player of all time?
They ain't had no Doc Rivers jerseys.
Yeah, it's Atlanta.
You got to come with the Doc
Atlanta
Rivers.
number 25.
25 Atlanta. You got one of them?
Back when I'm ordering it.
Oh, shit.
It was a whole $4 on eBay, signing everything. Hey, it's $4 a day. Right, by the time I get it, thousands. Damn. Now I gotta make Doc look good then.
Wow. I gotta make that. Oh, and that does it for our
that'd
show.
be crazy. That'd be crazy.
Apparently it does not.
Wait,
it does not do it for our
what
show.
I'm saying, that'd be crazy because I have to be a Bucks fan, and then while I'm being a fan and he not, and they win a chip.
Wow.
Gil, if you show up to the parade in a Giannis jersey,
I mean, I'm gonna be the only one pushing him on the couch at the.
Especially after Giannis ain't, you know, get the moves that he was supposed to get.
No. Them
Finals
Listen, the
MVP.
Bucks get out first round in 6.
And that ain't your team, so it really don't even matter.
With no
You
Giannis,
got the Lakers. Y'all get out.
with no Giannis, with no Giannis,
Yeah,
out the first round.
Yeah, in 6. Yeah, Bucks in 6, easy.
Bet it.
Bet it.
Okay.
Bet it.
Bet it.
Bet it.
Whatever you want to bet.
Yes. Bet it. Push-ups. Push-ups on it.
50.
Bucks don't make it out the first round.
I mean today, because it ain't the playoffs yet.
Playoffs have started, Gil.
Oh, playoffs started
No,
yet?
the Eastern Conference
Playoffs
officially
started?
still playing.
Nah,
Bet
still
then.
playing in the East.
Bet the push-ups. How much? How many?
Don't make it out of the first round.
We making it out of the first round.
50.
So
We got Doc. I got Doc.
3-1.
I got Doc. Wait, no, his team is the Lakers. I don't even know what he's talking about. I got Doc, baby. Wait, how many push-ups though? Because you might say my 400.
I'm not saying how much they're going to win. I'm just saying they're going to get out there.
I can't do 400 push-ups.
Now we could bet dinner 3 shots.
100 straight. 100 straight.
I want to bet alcohol.
The fuck I'm betting? I can't do 100.
You can do 100.
I can't do 100 straight. You said a straight. I cannot do 100.
You can do 100. You can do anything you put your mind.
Here we go, that fantasy shit. Fantasy
Right.
is I can do 100.
Gilbert is a strong.
Reality.
He bench 320, 330. He think I'm
he's
dumb.
slick, think he
I
don't
know
know.
him.
Yeah.
He ain't slick. I know what he can do. He think he can get off slick. No, you can do it, bro. Especially with the money on the line. Money, honey, nigga.
Nah, you said bet push-ups, dog. I'm not doing. I'm betting.
And by the
I'm betting my
way,
Bucks.
Brandon Jennings can't beat me in a goddamn thing. He can't beat me in nothing. Just like the nigga sitting next to him, he can't beat me in nothing.
What happened?
Nothing.
We need a Gil Olympics. We might have to do a Gil
I
Olympics
want to
this
say
summer.
that out loud.
I'll win.
Wait, you talking
We're
about
gonna
Off
bowling?
the line, 10 events, we'll
he said
pick.
bowling.
Can't do that 'cause I'm-
And then
I'm
and then
still
we went
real
to the
safe,
crib.
like-
But it's gonna be
whooped his ass
off-kilter
with
shit.
baseball.
Yeah, because
Oh man, that MLB
Darts, golf.
The MLB sold the new MLB baseball game is fire.
It's fire? 2024?
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah,
I'm about to download it then.
Yeah, they got the Negro League storyline where you can play with all the Negro Leagues. Fire.
Oh, for real?
Fire.
I'm about to go pick that shit up today.
Fire.
We're doing the Gil
It's
Olympics.
nice?
Yeah.
Presented by Underdog Fantasy.
All right, 2024, MLB, meet us there or, what it is? Beat us there or meet us there? What?
Don't meet us there,
be
beat
there or
us
be
there.
square.
Wait, say it again?
Don't meet us there,
Need
beat
to go
us
to a
there.
baseball game too this year.
There or be square.
Be there, be square.
Be there, be square.
Getting online, and we playing baseball for the money.
That is a
Put the
great
Cash App on the line.
Great place to wrap the show today. Go check out Sheed and Tyler at 5 p.m. Eastern on the Underdog NBA channel. Right after this show's over, go check out Sheed and Tyler.
I got a well, you know, the workshop I was working on.
Yes.
I finally got some little co-hosts to help me.
Oh, you got the workshop going? Rashad has the workshop.
We're calling it something else.
Okay.
Calling something else? Okay.
Called Move Around.
Move around?
Move around.
Ooh, okay. Move around.
Move around.
Sounds
Move the
better.
fuck around, motherfuckers.
And we're going to move around today by ending this show. This has been another episode of Gil's Arena presented by Underdog Fantasy. Whoa, whoa! We will see y'all tomorrow.